Yes, people. Welcome to Fozi TV. Back for another stream. This consistency is too much for me, man. I've been doing it every day now. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. I'm doing a lot of streams, if you know what I mean, guys. Please hit the like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. Please subscribe to my brothers and sisters on their channels as well. Yeah, man, we're going to be talking about the nerds, you know what I mean, and the sensible people on this channel, if you know what I mean. I put them on one side, you know, the nerds on one side, the sensible people on the other side. I'm in the middle in the thumbnail. But I'm just being honest, guys. I don't give a fuck anymore, really. They're not my friends, you know what I mean, these people. But for some reason, they manipulate the fan base some way, somehow on you know, on the social media side of things, you know, that they pretend to care. But listen, it is what it is. It's all pretending, man. They're pretenders. You know what I mean? Like Stomp the Yard, you're a pretender, mate. They're all pretenders. So I'm going to say how it is with these people. You know what I mean? They're coming out right now saying, Arne, no. Stay in your lane. Don't join us, man. Stay in your lane. When you had the time to, you know, look at it from our side, when we was warning you guys, you didn't want to know. But all of a sudden, look at James Pearce, one of the nerds. I mean, this snotty nerd over here as well. He's one of the problems too. I mean, I don't discuss that red men, whatever they're called. They are the worst ever in the Liverpool fan base, in my opinion. I don't deal with people like that, man. But I'm back on these videos. You know what I mean? One of the originators. I used to do this on a regular basis. I'm back. But yeah, guys, we're in the mud, man. We are in the mud. There is no way we're going to get out of this. Usually, we have the great man, the smiling German with the big teeth, with the glasses, that used to get us out of problems when we're in problems. We ain't that club anymore, man. We ain't that club anymore. And that's the scariest thing about this football club, guys. Big up Clive and big up Nems. I'll see you there, bro. Yeah. Get the comments going as well, guys. I'm here for that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna be here for a bit. My last day off, most probably. Yeah, you never know about tomorrow. Things might change. Yeah, so yeah, guys, I can't go on anymore. I really can't go on anymore. We're in so much shit. We're gonna end up, you know, 5 years back. Jurgen has. Some people say 9 years. I say 10 years. You know what I mean? I include the year with Arne Slot winning the league as well. Jurgen has built this club from, you know, small club mentality to big club mentality giants from the first moment he walked through that door. And he promised us a lot of things and he delivered. That's why they got a song for him about that. Now you look at us. We no longer have that. We've got this head coach that could possibly get us out of the Champions League, which I think is going to happen. Because we're not good enough, guys. In a normal season of the Premier League, we would be around 12th or 13th right now with the form that we're in. But that's not the season. This is a terrible season. Not for Arsenal, but for the rest of us. So think about it that way. If we switch with Tottenham as well, would Liverpool actually get out of that stage? I don't think so. Because we don't win from, like, we don't win when we go, like, when we go a goal down, we don't come back from it. We lost most of all of our games, apart from one, I think. The Sunderland one, we came back from a goal down and got a draw, I believe. Other than that, if you look at the majority of the games, we've lost every game that we actually went a goal down. Our record at home this season has been abysmal. Away from even worse. So think about it this way. If we was in a Tottenham position, we'd be in trouble, man. We'd be relegated by now. You know what I mean? We can't even beat Burnley at home, guys. Can't beat Nottingham Forest at home. We can't even beat this bad Spurs team with this rubbish manager who hasn't even got a point before he got it yesterday. 14 players missing, guys. 14 players missing, and they come to Anfield and get a draw. I was doing a watch along. Thanks for the support as always to, you know, the regulars that always support me on it. I was doing a watch along, yeah. about 50 seconds, maybe 30, I don't know, 40, 30 seconds before the goal went in, I already said, we're going to concede right now. What happened? We conceded around the time I said we was going to concede. That's how predictable we are as a football club. And it's never going to end with this guy. This is what I'm trying to tell you guys. You don't listen to what I say. You keep listening to these people that's new to Liverpool. They don't know what they're talking about. I say it again. Go and watch round the table. But listen carefully what they're saying. Just sit there, listen to what they're saying. They've already thrown this league title this season. They've already given up on the season. They're even willing to take a hit not playing Champions League football this season. That's what I was listening to. I don't know what you guys were listening to. They were giving support to this manager. They were telling you, because of the Jota incident, players out, their frame of mind is not on the pitch. They're already telling you new players will have to slowly be transitioned into the team. They're telling you they're willing to take a hit on this season, no matter what. They can cover the costs and start again next season. He's already telling you he's putting new formations in for the players to understand for next season. But you're not watching it that way. You're just complaining about every game. They've already told you this. Well, you know, this is what I'm saying. Like, nobody's listening to these things. This guy is going to be at Liverpool next season. This guy will take us back to the dark side, as we all say. We're going back. We are going so far back, it's unrecoverable. We can't recover from this. I'm telling you guys, like, I look at head coaches at times, yeah. They give me something in it. They give me something that, you know, if they're gonna do something good, I believe in them. I give them the chance. You know what I mean? I look at this guy. He makes players turn into enemies. Players had to leave the club because they couldn't work with him. Players are still at the club, even though they can't work with him. They have to, you know, come on the pitch 5 minutes to go and try to do something like Chiesa and that. If there was no injuries, we wouldn't see Endos on the pitch. You know what I mean? This is where we're at. He has no man management style. He's got no man management in him at all. If you're making players into enemies, so what chance have you got as a head coach to make them play for you? You're telling me these players don't have a WhatsApp group discussing this fraud, bold fraud? They do. Do you think these players don't see Chiesa, Endo, all them not getting punished every single time, and Kwanzaa as well before he, obviously before he left? Do you think they don't see things like this, the way these players are getting treated? They see all that stuff, and they put themselves in that person's position. Imagine I was here, he would do the same thing to me. This is what I'm telling you guys, man. We're in trouble, man. This guy is not going anywhere. Wake up, man. Go watch back that round the table. It will clear up your mind if you slowly listen. Some people can pick it up straight away. You know what I mean? Not bragging, but some people, it takes them time. That's what I'm trying to say to you guys. And look at that. Look at this nerd, James Pearce. That's what I call these people, man. They're nerds. They don't know football. They've never played the game. They don't understand anything about football. You look at them. Come on, man. Let's be serious here. Do you think James Pearce ever kicked the ball? I've seen him in these charity matches. Can't even run. He falls over the ball. His belly just takes over. Madness, man. He's talking about Dominic Soboslai, obviously. He's saying, I don't think it helps us that after 80 minutes, people start to go home. Why do you expect people to stay at Anfield when this has been happening throughout the season? Do you know where people actually fly from, guys? Like, all around the world. Not just in Liverpool, not in England, all around the world. Do you think they're going to sit there and be in traffic after the game for about 3 hours? They're going to get out, man. They know what's going to happen. The team gets a goal back. It's either going to be finishing as a draw or a loss. We already know that. Now, remember, people, when we go to go down, we don't recover. We lose those games. I've been telling you this the whole season. Now, even if we go a goal up, even if we go a goal up, we still struggle after that. So it's all matching up now. So fans already can predict what's going to happen in our game because we've seen the same game each time we watch it. We don't create chances. We have no movements. There's no work ethic in the team either. So when all those three things are not in your at your squad or in your team, sorry, you've got no chance of winning games. Look at the goal we conceded. Some people said they thought the whistle went because people gave up already. Van Dijk came out of position to try to win the first ball before the actual, the goal went in. So as soon as he came out of position, it was too hard for him to recover to get the ball back. And then Gomez comes out of nowhere and don't know where he runs to. Because I thought he was going towards the ball, bro. You end up, in the middle of the goal. And then Richarlison comes in, as he always does, and scores the goal. It was the easiest goal I've ever seen. But then again, that's what we see all season. Easy goals. I mean, Liverpool are easy. You know what I'm saying? So it's madness. And he's wondering why people are leaving at 80th minute. This ain't Jurgen Klopp's team. This ain't no last minute FC. When was the last time we actually did something like that? Can't remember because I've been watching this tragic shit throughout the season. Everyone is noticing that, and when we concede a goal, still people are leaving the stadium. Oh no, shit, Sherlock. How many games have you won when you concede a goal? I understand the frustration, but we need them. You do need us, bro, but we need you more because you are the one who's representing us on the pitch. You know what I'm saying? You guys are the ones who supposed to make the difference. What chances are you guys creating for us to even look forward to the last minutes of the game? Because every game is the same as the last one. We've seen this movie before, as I said earlier. We've seen this movie before. It's like watching Friday, Smokey and Ice Cube and Debo for about 50 million times. I know what's going to happen by now. I don't want to keep sitting here and watching the same thing again. I don't need that. I'm done. I mean, it was a great movie, but I'm done. It's time to move on to something else now, which means people are going to be leaving early. That's how it is. I think it should be normal that in hard times we stick together even more. Okay, bro. You're talking about hard times. If you give effort and commitment 100% on the pitch, game in and game out, I'm not talking about you specifically, Soboslai. I'm talking about the whole team entirety. Then we might stick around and give you that, effort and commitment back, if you know what I mean. But you guys are not giving us your all on the freaking pitch when we watch you, bro. We see half-hearted tackles nowadays. We see half-hearted performances nowadays. 1 second, people. I've got a phone. Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, so that's Soboslai. The way he's speaking is great. But listen, I'm coming to the comments, guys. Don't worry. I'm on my own, so I'm all good for the comments. Yeah. So he's talking about sticking together and all that stuff. I was just sitting there thinking to myself, like, bro, there's no better fan base in world football than Liverpool that sticks with the football club. There's still people right now at our football club that's still supporting Arne Slot and you guys through this rubbish that we're watching game in and game out. You get paid millions, yeah? But it's hard for us to ask you to make a slide tackle, to get that shorts, mud on it. Bro, you get on the pitch all clean. You know what I mean? Colgate. That's how you look on the pitch. Colgate clean. The teeth. That's how you look on the pitch. You get off the pitch the same way. I don't even see a sweat dripping from your bloody forehead, bro. And you're telling me we need the support. Where's the mud on your boots? Where's the mud on your socks? Where is the mud on your shorts? Where's the mud on your shirt? Bro, you don't even need to take your kit to the dry cleaners. Take it home, wear it for the next day, and still be the same. I don't see no fighting out there. And you're telling me about our support. Get out of here with that stuff, man. I really didn't like what he said after the game. I really don't like that shit, man. Hard time to stick together even more. What are you talking about? We want to make them happy. It's not that we do it on purpose. Well, it looks like you're doing it on purpose because you're not fighting. When are you going to fight, bro? How long is it going to take for you to make a slide tackle on the pitch, my brother? Where is that aggression in the team, my brother? Times, when times are tough, you got to show something to us to fight for. But I've seen the same movie again. There you go, Friday again, man. We don't do it on purpose. They can be angry, but stick with us because we are a family. Yeah, where's the contract signing, my brother? Where's McAllister's contract signing as well? Where's Konate's contract signing? You guys are not even committed to the football club and you're telling me to support you. Where's that commitment from your side, bro? Get out of here with that nonsense, man. Coming out with shit like that. Get out of here, man. Don't try that on me. We are family. We need you guys. Get out of here, man. I know, I know you, bro. You haven't changed a bit from the last 3 seasons. You're just a road runner. That's all you are. The difference this season is Trent ain't no longer there taking the free kicks, and you're getting the free kicks opportunities and you're scoring from them. That is it. The performances haven't changed. The other players do. The other players have, sorry. That's the difference. You're just consistently the same as usual. You don't create chances. You don't score goals from open play. What do you actually do, bro? You just run around like you normally do. That is it. Nothing's changed in your play, bro, apart from the free kicks. I want to see shots from outside the box, like 30 yards top corners. I want to see you slide that through ball to our players to run onto and score a goal. But I don't see that. So where's your commitment as a footballer? And everybody's running around, oh, he's the best player. No, he ain't. The players were there above him in the last 3 seasons. He was always here. What's happened is they dropped and he's still here. That's the difference. Nothing's changed with Szoboszlai. Wake up, everybody, man. How can you say you know football? You don't even see that. I don't need to tell you that. Even Stevie Wonder, Ray Charles can see that. He's just a road runner. That is all he is. That's why he still plays fullback. Even the dumbass head coach, the peanut head that we got right now, doesn't even trust him in midfield. Still plays him as a right back. Doesn't even see him as danger. Because if he was a danger, he'll be in midfield, not right back. Come on, man. I don't need to explain these things to you. Think about it for yourself. Stop listening to these dumbass nerds that keep telling you about football when they haven't even kicked the ball in their whole life. They've never kicked the ball in their whole life. And they're telling you what to do. Judge for yourselves. Stop listening to the nerds, man. All of a sudden coming out. Took them this long. Took them what? This long to realize. Where were you, man, when we needed you? Where were you when you was criticizing everybody else? That's saying like enough is enough. Enemy of the football club. Where were you then? Too late, bro. We don't need you in our ship. Go to the Titanic. It's sinking. You're that band that's still playing when the ship is sinking. Go with them, bro. Go. Don't come in our... No. Don't destroy our party, man. No. We thinking way ahead of you guys. You're never going to be like us, man. Dumbass. Stupid, man. Oh, dumb nerds, man. There's another nerd as well, man. They're all nerds. That's what they are, man.
Unsurprising.
Never played football in their lives, man. These are the people that, sit in the class and always, get A every single time, A+. That's what they are. They're not footballing people. These are the people that's telling us what to do nowadays. A+ merchants. Man, get out of here, man. Get out of here. You're on your own, man. Please like, share, and subscribe. The usual. Big up, club, my bro. Hope you're okay. He should be sacked yesterday. What's going on? Bro, You saw my stream the other day. I said I want to see that yellow and black thing. All I see is yellow and black right here in front of me on Sky Sports. Chelsea has been issued suspension, which they're going to overwrite again and then come back to it again. That's what they do. They're not issued nothing, man. Just ignore that shit. Big up, Nems, man. Big up. Let me just go through the comments. Sorry about that. I'm not well, bro. I'm not well at all, man. I thought I was going to have a great weekend on my time off, and it's become one of the worst I've ever seen in my life. I'm not well, my bro. I'm done. I can't sit through this season in, season out. I just can't. I can't, man. I can't, man. He's done, man. What's worrying me more than anything, guys, is with Jurgen, we could get out of this when we have issues like this. With this guy, he's got no pulling power, man. He's got nothing. He is awful, man. We are done. We've gone back to the dark ages, man. They want me to watch this. Oh, man. Thank you, bro. Big up, Chronic, man. What are you saying, bro? Let me just read out the messages. I'm sorry. Yeah, I was just in Dean's channel, man. Go and check it out. It was quite good there. Sorry about that, bro. Just in charge, and the future of the club is dark. Yeah, it's dark, bro. It is dark. Sorry about that, bro. Sorry about that. You know I'm always here if you ever need me, my guy. Anytime you need me, I'm here, bro. Yeah, man. All right, brother. Oh, man. Yeah, he's not a nerd, but he's one of the sensible ones, by the way. He's one of the sensible ones. I'm not having a go at him. Big up, bro. There's Uncle Frank. What are you saying, Uncle Frank? What are you saying, mate? Yeah, Uncle Frank, just suspend the season, my friend. Just let the season ride. Let it ride, my friend. Fozi, we've gone from a powerhouse to a garden shed. That's how far we have plummeted. Sorry, under slot. The Spurs game proved it beyond doubt. 100%, Mr. Frank. Clubs who are struggling come to our fortress Anfield and have joy against us every single time, Frank. We've got no respect. The respect is going, mate. It's slowly disappearing, my friend. And the disease is spreading. It's just a carbon copy of Brendan Rodgers, the last season that we was there. We're still hoping things are going to change. It's never going to change under this guy. As I said, many players will leave in the summer, and many players will reject Liverpool Football Club under the current establishment because they've got no pulling power. We're going to go back to signing mediocre players, and we as a fan base have to accept that. If a real club that was interested in winning reacts, they do it 3 months ago. Not now, not tomorrow, 3 months ago. 3 months back. That's when they start reacting. Not our club. We don't care about winning. We don't care about, retaining titles. We just make excuses every single time. So much so, people are making excuses for the ownership, what they spent in the summer, forgetting we got rid of 13 players and we brought 7 in. So we actually depleted the squad and made it less stronger than it was last season. People forget that, but it's okay. It's okay. They spend 450 million as everybody says. And then you look at the actual net spend is 230. 230 million we've spent, net spend wise. 450 on your eyes. There you go. Madness. Absolute madness, man. Yes, big up to Frank, man. Please subscribe to Uncle Frank. Please subscribe and support my uncle over there. Big up, Frank. Big up. Yeah, facts. Big up, Mr. Amrish, man. I hope you're okay, my guy. I see you, Rodrigo. I see you, Ash. I see you, Mr. Trudon, Mark. A second, I could see you there. I'm just going through the comments. I'll come down. I'll come down, obviously. Read them out. Just welcoming people in. Andy, I could see you there, bro. I don't want to be rude to anybody. If I missed you out, I'm sorry. Rodrigo, of course, man. And I'm Captain Sal's in the house. Captain Sal. So let's listen to one of the nerds that's finally woken up from a coma. Then we could continue with the other nerd. The two nerds I really despise in the Liverpool fan base, really. I don't really hate anybody. I'm not that type of person, but I don't like when people are disrespectful all the time to other people, and then all of a sudden they join those people they disrespected. What kind of nonsense is that? I mean, like, make that make sense, guys. Honestly, like, come on, let's be realistic here. Big up for what does Sobol have to tell us? Yeah, why don't Slot, Hughes, and the club come out and say it? Because they're cowards, bro. They only come out when they're in support of a head coach or something like that. But when you need them the most to give you, the messages, which is what's the reason we're like this, they will never tell you the truth, man. They will never come out there. The only time they came out is to support Arne Slot. That is it. We have been playing like this, like that sort of since losing the EFL Cup. Slot destroyed our identity. What family? You're spot on, Amrish. Think about it this way, bro. When do we ever throw games? I mean, you don't corrupt football players' minds like that. Once you start corrupting footballers' players' minds with throwing games, that's what they become. Let me give you an example. Man United, when they were throwing those games for Liverpool not to win league titles and all that stuff against Man City and etc., what did they become? They became the same thing that we are right now. You can't throw games, man. Jurgen never threw any game. I remember in the League Cup games, he starts with the youngsters, but he's always got the insurance in the background. If things are not going right, bam, Jota, Nunes, whatever comes on, changes the game. That's what we used to do. We never used to give up. That's the mentality we put in this football club. Now we're accepting defeat with a badge of honor, which is weird. As soon as you accept that, you end up like Man United and Liverpool before that. I will never put Arsenal in the equation because they're not that club. They're not him. They're never going to be him unless they're going to win, another, 7-8 titles. So I can't put them in that. But Liverpool, I can. Man United, I can. When you corrupt players' minds, that's what happens. You wouldn't, under Klopp, you never hear McAllister in a press conference says, I will decide on my contract when I want to decide. That kind of attitude. You never hear that. Players already signed on the dotted line. You never hear Konate wait until the end of the season to go on a free under Klopp. This player already signed on the dotted line. Szoboszlai, already. All Klopp has to say, hey, give me one look like that. Oi! Okay, boss, I'll sign the contract. That was it. This guy, since he's been here, everybody's running their contracts down. Nobody cares. There's no passion over here. Get out of here, man. The guy has turned us into losers. We are accepting League Cup defeats, which is one of our best trophies to win in the beginning to give us confidence boost during the end of the season. That's what we become now. Accepting defeats with a badge of honor. Nah, I ain't having that, man. Let's listen to this nerd, man. It's one of the nerds, isn't it? Look at this guy. Has he ever played football, man? Come on, man. Let's be honest.
More of the same from Liverpool today. Broadly, unsurprising. I think most of us expected this performance. I think most of us expected Liverpool to not do very much against Spurs. And you know what? We really didn't. Outside of set pieces, we were frustrated. We looked flat. We looked like we had very few ideas. And even though for a majority of the game, they sat very deep, they broke on us with a couple of players, they probably created nearly as much XG as we did. They probably created more clear-cut chances, big chances than we did. Statistically, they did. And they were, frankly, probably the team that played the game better. And you know what? I'm all for stats and I'm all for looking in the numbers and understanding why games go the way they go. But at the moment, I think it seems to me that this is as much a mentality issue at Liverpool and an issue with what is going on, the malaise that seems to be around the club at the moment, more than...
May I say more, guys? Like this nerd has finally realized we're in trouble. It took him this long. Oh man, I swear to God. That's what I think about all these nerds, man. I'm sorry. I'm not saying about my friends. I'm talking about these people. These Redman TV, these guys. I can't stand them. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not even that type of human being. I haven't got a bad bone in my body. I swear if you meet me in real life. I'm just sick of these nerds always telling us how to support our football club. No! Don't join me. I don't need you. Stick with your sinking ship. You supported Arne Slot for a long time. Don't come out now and start saying these things, man. Like you're smart. No. No. Stick with your books and your pen pushing, bro. That's what you need to do. Push some pens, bro. Stick with that nonsense, man. Listen, you're in this platform. You're gonna get criticized. I don't care. Sobot is leaving. He knows what he's doing, Fozi. Players don't want to play for him and play for this Liverpool now. We are in trouble. Sack everyone. Bring Klopp as a director. I don't think Klopp will ever come back as a director, but I'll love him to come back as a manager. You know what I mean? Because I've always said football is about the psychological side in the modern game. These players are soft, man. You know what I mean? These players wear earrings, headbands. They look like women. You know what I mean? This is what we're facing nowadays. Look at the current era of football. Where's those brutal players with scars on their face, tooth missing? Where are these? Where are these guys? I mean, that don't take anything. You know what? I'm going to put you in Rosette. Where is that? Where is these people, man? We've got prima donnas on the pitch nowadays doing hair stuff. You know what I mean? We've got these people nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Where is it? Where is it? Let me look for it. There it goes.
Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow, baby. Feeling oh so silky smooth. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow.
That's what we got. We got soul glows everywhere, man. I mean, even Alisson has become a soul glow. They infected that disease with even our great Brazilian goalkeeper, Alisson. Alisson has become a soul glow. Oh, man. If Arne Slot had the choice, he would have done the same as well. But he's got no hair. You know what I mean? He can't grow any. Beyond belief, man. Beyond belief. Honest to God, guys, I am done. Yeah, smash the likes, man. Whatever, man. Yeah. If they want to do it, they'll do it. If they don't, they're not. If he loses on Wednesday, pressure is really on him. Chronic. Bro, how many times have we been saying that all season? I've run out. I've got no bullets left anymore, bro. It's done. It's done, bro. The guy is here to stay for next season, man. They're doing another Brendan Rodgers, man. Wait until October and probably sack him when things are not going right. That's what they're going to do. I'm telling you. We are in the mud. I'm confident that around the table is PR. He fails. He's going. He fails. He's going. Fozi, one question. Where is his new contract? You could say about his new contract, bro. I know he's got 1 year to run all that stuff, but they're still giving him time to turn things around. Because if they give him a new contract, there's gonna be an uproar in the fan base, in it. So they want to keep the fan base sweet. That's why they haven't offered him a new contract. That's how it is, bro. That's how the game is being played. These guys have been playing games with us for the last 16 years, and not many people have woken up to it, other than people like Frank and all that stuff. That's what they do. You know what I mean? This is what these people do. They're businessmen. They know how to manipulate your mind, and this is what they're good at. That's what they get paid for. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't worry about the new contract, man. He's still going to be employed next season. It is what it is. It is what it is. Let's listen to the nerd.
Is that guy in the right place? Is that guy, are these two passing right? Are they working okay? And there are so many different indicators for that. I mean, we can literally talk about this game and you can get every indicator just from this game. Conceding late again.
Oh,
yep. We've done that now 9 times this season, resulting in 9.
Yeah, hang on, guys. Nems is right. Like, while we only got 17 likes, like, come on, people, hit the likes, man.
Times where we didn't win the game. 9 times where, it's been close, so there's been moments, but ultimately we've allowed a mistake or something to happen in that moment where we just haven't done something correctly. And, I think multiple times you can put that down to some players playing out of position. I don't even think you can put it down to players being tired. I think it's players being out of position, players being in a position on the field where they don't feel comfortable, they don't know what they're doing, they're mixed up by the opposition, and just overall poor organisation from Liverpool. It's that simple to me. if you want to go down the other route, let's talk.
What a dumb fuck, man. Sorry, astaghfirullah. Sorry about the people. Obviously, people are fasting Ramadan. Like, bro, like, why is it taking you this long to even realize this? Like, you're giving me tactical, wordings and suggestions and all this stuff right now. It took you that has this many subscribers and this many followers to realize right now what's happening. And you're giving me tactical stuff right now? I gave you tactical in the beginning of the season, bro. When I said there's no pattern of play, there's no direction, the players don't know what they're doing. You realize that now? And you're telling me now? You know what, people? Whoever follows these people, just get out of my house, man. Just get the heck out of here, man. Get the heck out of here, man. What are you saying, Amen Show? I think the biggest mistake we made was that we should have sacked this guy a long time ago. We are now paying the price for this incompetent decision that should have been taken a long time ago. We have, 100%, bro. I'm not declining anything you're saying. You're spot on in everything you said there, man. I've given up like a few months ago, bro. I tried my best to see something different. You know what I mean? I tried. I don't see anything. When the players stop fighting, is when you say enough is enough. We brought in all these players down the years. Why? Because we had a system of play that all fitted in. Now, this dumbass, bald, peanut brain manager, that one, him, has just changed everything this club represents. The identity of this club is going slowly. The disease is spreading fast, but nobody is willing to stop at any time. We're still going to continue this to the point when we get at the Champions League and nobody wants to join this football club anymore. What can I say? What can I say, people? I'm tired. I've been here before. Frank's been here before. We've been warning you guys for a while. These new people don't know anything about Liverpool. We do. Frank's been here since the Shankly days. I've been here since Fagan, Dalglish, and etc. I was born in bloody Paisley. Dalglish was my favorite manager at the time when he got those 80, that fantastic 87 team and beyond. That was my team. And I faced that Roy Evans and Graham Souness and all that stuff after that. I've seen this movie before. And I warned people, we need to be careful here. We're doing the wrong things. This manager better start, making us hard to beat before we lose more games. 9 games out of 12 we lost. That's when he started realizing, shit, man, this is too many games we're losing. It should not take you 9 games to realize the ship is sinking, bro. I'll give you maximum 3 games. You should have noticed it from the first game, which was Crystal Palace, and when we got dominated in that half, should have been about 5-0 down if it wasn't for Alisson. No, you didn't. You didn't go back to the drawing board. You went to Dubai to meet up with your wife and to celebrate. You didn't go back to the drawing board with your coaching staff and look at the projector and looking at the games, taking individual players, to the room, pause, and letting them know the mistakes they're making. You let 9 defeats happen and you think the players' minds are still in winning mode? Are you mad? Have you lost the plot? Get out of here, man. Get the heck out. Listen, get this guy out of my football club. I said it yesterday after that watch along. I couldn't believe I stayed that long even talking. He needs to go. Get him out. Sick to death of this shit, man.
Talk about striking. We have almost no organization or repeatable system for what it is that we're going to do. Apart from some 1-2s, which at one point were a signature of the way that Arne plays, I can't see many repeatable systems. Apart from cross it in and see what happens, run at a player and then cross it into almost no man's land where no one's arriving in the first place and nothing is really happening anyway, or hope that someone cuts in and does something that looks
Oh, no shit, Sherlock. You finally woke up. We're living on hope. It shouldn't take you this long, my friend. You should have realized that a while ago. You're saying what we've been saying in the last 3 months, living on hope. You know what I mean? Living on a prayer, as you know, Bon Jovi you obviously sing. That's what you're just realizing now, you dumbass nerd. Carry on, though. Carry on sinking, man. Get that shovel out, man. Keep going, my friend.
Vaguely good. The way that we scored again today was another set piece. That's not coaching. That's a guy excelling an individual moment and carrying that team, and again, having that individual moment cancelled out. We had it against Madrid. What a moment cancelled out. We've had that now against multiple sides. He has scored emphatic goals. And we've just gone, yeah, okay, well, we'll see what we can do. It's just not good enough. And, you know, Dominic Szoboszlai said after the game, he said, you know, I don't know what's going on and that the team need to wake up. And, you know, we all agree. We've all been in that moment right now.
There we go. Kumbaya starting, guys. The Kumbaya, listen, the Kumbaya is here. The Kumbaya is here, man. The Kumbaya is here. It's coming. There we go. There we go. I haven't watched this, by the way. I'm watching it like you guys new to it as well. Let me just read the comments, man. I don't want to be rude to you guys. What are you saying, man? Yeah, listen, the Kumbaya is coming, man. Kumbaya. Gary Lineker on Rio in Gomorrah. I don't want to get carried away, but I'm saying that he's got that stop and start sharpness on of Mbappe. I'm not saying he's Mbappe because obviously he's one of the greats, of course. Okay. Big up Gary Lineker, by the way. One of my favorite strikers as a youth. I remember you. Not many people do, but I remember you. You goal hanger. No yellow cards, no red cards in your life. Too good, man. You're too good, mate. You're a very nice guy. Very, very nice guy. Very, very nice guy. Let me just put it that way. What are you saying, Trudon? I booed at the TV. Absolutely rubbish. We know you watch from TV, bro. We know you don't go to the stadium. You know what I mean? Don't worry about that. You know what I mean? You're shameless, bro. You are shameless. Let me just put it that way. Well, but one of my favorites, man. And you got Magneto on your damn profile pitch. Leave my brother Dean alone, man. Players, but he's got enormous potential. Players, but he's got enormous potential. He wasn't scared to take people on. That's the fearless side of a youth player, my bro. That's how it is. You give players opportunities. Then, you know, I wish he kept them on further, because think about it this way. If Rio stayed on, that means we would have kept the ball up the pitch more than the team attacking us every single time. If you get what I'm saying? I'd rather have it like that than, you know, teams attacking and scoring goals against us. But, you know, this manager is a genius, isn't he? He's won the Premier League. He's won the Premier League, guys. Don't worry, man. He's still got that in the bank.
We're all in that moment right now. But the frustration for me is we've been saying wake up for such a long time now.
Don't say that, mate. You was one of the supporters. Stop that. Stop it.
And I mean like months. And months ago, I could say, you know what? I can understand it. I can understand what's going on with this guy or that guy, or, you know, this here or that there. And I thought, we'll give them time to fix it. But they haven't. They haven't fixed it. And saying, I don't know what's going on is not good enough. At the moment, we're looking at a side with Mo Salah, who barely looks engaged by what is going on, even though he's getting XG and stuff, he's stacking up some numbers. He's not actually coming out with any real repeatable end product. Yes, statistically, there are some good moments there, but broadly, we're not looking at a player who is confident.
Statistically, what?
Ekitiko came on and barely was able to get any kind of service. Florian Wirtz, who is an incredible passer, but has no one to riff with. There is no one there, apart from Jeremy Frimpong, who wants to play off him. It doesn't work. We're putting one of the best players in the world in that position and then going, go on then, see what you can do when you've not got any passing lanes. And Ngamo is great, really fun to watch. Went past so many people today. He should have been the thumbnail for this video. Instead, we're looking at a negative match review because what else am I meant to say? Doesn't mean that this team is on the down forever. But what it is a frustrating moment where you look at it and go, why are you allowing that? Don't tell me that this is some sort of confusing malaise thing where it's like, oh, I'm not quite sure we're going to be able to solve this.
Yeah, your manager, guys, said after the match reaction, our manager, I think one of the reporters asked him, Arne, the fans have booed. Yeah, they booed the players. That's his reply. That's his reply. This is what we got in the hot seat. A manager that's saying they booed the players, not him. Oh my God. Got migraine, man. I can't believe that. He doesn't even take responsibilities for what's happening. He's pushing it on to the players. Remember Jurgen, guys? Anything they say about the football club ownership, players, tea lady, all these people, grandsmen, whatever. Jurgen said, I'm responsible for that. This coward is always pushing the pressure away from himself. This is what we got at home. That's not Liverpool Football Club manager or head coach. That's a coward. We don't need no cowards at this football club. We're Bill Shankly's club. Bill Shankly called this club a toilet when he first arrived. That's what we are. Then he turned us to the bastion of invisibility. That's what he did. And then Bob Paisley took us to the next level. Joe Fagan, same thing. Kenny's the same thing. That's what we are. That's where our football club is. Our identity starts with Shankly. Shankly is the greatest thing that's ever happened to this football club. Now we've got this guy who's won a Premier League, by the way. Now he's struggling, blaming all the players for his issues, which is no tactics. Nothing on that pitch that's remotely close to even correcting. Oh, man. That's your head coach, man. That's what he said.
And it comes down to a very simple thing. I think the mentality within the side at the moment is very much one in transition. And it isn't just one mental factor which is transitioning. We went from a coach who was very prescriptive, very hands-on, knew exactly what it was that he wanted from the players and was very clear and had years of drilling that into the players and also found players that can then drill that into other players in themselves, was giving very clear instructions, to a time in football when those clear instructions are not going to be as effective.
There you go. He said clear instructions. Okay, this is where I come in. Why did the players that played under Klopp had clear instructions? Because the guy's a genius. The guy thinks before he buys players. The guy knows Liverpool Football Club from the ground up. You know what Jurgen did? When we used to have those useless players back in the day, the Sakos and, Skittles, Morinos, all these useless players that should never be a Liverpool player. You know what Jurgen did? He went back to history and then went back up to him and to the future. That's what Jurgen did. He was asking himself that question. Why is this humongous club, this massive club, one of the elites in Europe, struggling for this many years? He took that Back to the Future vehicle, back to Shankly, and then drove it back to his era and beyond. That's what he did. He learned about Liverpool gradually. Hence why we changed and developed in the last 10 years with him. To the point, from under nines all the way to the senior team, we play the same way. That's what he put in this club. This is the imprint he put in this club. But nobody looks at that, man. The guy was a genius, man. He knew what he was doing. Now this guy, within one season, is going to destroy everything. We are done at here. We're done. I'm telling you, man. I'll be coming back on here every day telling you guys, told you so, I told you so, I told you so. He's got no pull. He's got no tactics. The players don't want to play for him. And now he's having to go at everybody around him, including the players. We are a mess. The alarming problem for Slot is that he's lost the majority of the fan base, and Soboslai doesn't realize that, or does he? This is what I think, Uncle Frank. I think there's a WhatsApp group going around the players. Everybody knows they got a WhatsApp group. Henderson probably still in there. I don't know. Milner, they're probably still in there. But I think they've been talking to players. And I think some of the players have given up on him. I honestly think that, Frank. When I watch us play, some of those players on the pitch are not even trying anymore. They don't run back. They don't win battles. They don't pass the right passes at the right time. They take too long on the ball. You know what I mean? And even when you told them to pass it in one direction to make that player go through and go and score, they pass it on the opposite direction. If you know what I mean? And not even a good pass on top of that as well. It's always behind someone or way in front of the person. So, yeah, Frank, I think the players know, mate. I got a feeling some of the players have given up. That's why their contracts are still not renewed. Only Gravenberch, you know what I mean? He's only 23. He's still got a long time in football, my friend. Of course he's going to sign a new contract. What, it's 280 a week? Of course he's going to sign. Yeah. We're in trouble, man. We are in trouble, Uncle Frank. Who wants to stay to watch this? Oh, come on, bro. Take it easy, bro. We've got to watch the nerds, isn't it? These guys have a lot of following, by the way, mate.
As they once were, because so much more of the game relies you to be in-game solving it. Florian Wirtz is an in-game solver. Hugo Dike, Isak, moments of brilliance on individual levels are possible from those people. Kirkes, he's not a solver, but he's someone that when he makes a decision, he's committed to it. Frimpong, very similar. Van Dijk, we brought in central defenders who are similar. We brought that in Jake, we brought that in Leone. Guys who manage games, can read games, can work with the situations and the outcomes that they're given and see in those moments. Outside of that, I don't know what to do with my disappointment most of the time. Outside of that, I can't square that circle. But what I can tell you is I think there's a side in transition. And I think Mo Salah doesn't fit into that. I think it seems very simple.
You see, this is what I'm saying about these dumbass nerds, yeah? They don't even know what they're talking about. Mo Salah doesn't fit into that. What player fits into that, you stupid nerd? Go read a book. Do something, man. Go and get an autobiography by Kenny Dalglish or someone, or Jurgen. You're an idiot. Mo Salah doesn't fit into that. What do you mean Mo Salah doesn't fit into? What player fits into this system, bro? There's nobody there.
To me, at the moment, he doesn't fit the tactical system, but he also doesn't fit the current style of football in the Premier League. Sure, he hasn't fit in the Champions League either, but at least it's been marginally better there in terms of outcome for the overall team there. On top of that, I also think that we're transitioning in a mental factor of, look, you've got this guy leaving, great, we'll see what happens there mentally. This guy leaving, well, we're not so happy about Kanate going, but we'll see what happens there mentally. We're also transitioning to a new leadership. We're transitioning a lot at the moment.
Transitioning to what leadership are you talking about, bro? What leadership have we got in this football club? They've taken away all the leaderships that used to be here, sorry. That's one thing about Jurgen you don't understand, you dumbass nerd, book reader, bookworm, pencil pusher, pen pusher. You don't understand. The reason Jurgen used to give players instructions and they understood it, because why? You stupid idiot. You never even talk about it in your channels, do you? Little old me, can recognize that, but you don't. Why? Why did Jurgen used to get the best out of those players? Because why? He used to buy captains. You stupid nerd. That's what he used to buy. Captains for the football club. Every player that he bought, he was a captain in his own mind. That's why they lasted over here. That's why it was easy for the instructions to go through their brain. If they were not captains for their previous clubs, they were captains of the international football. That's what Jurgen used to do. All captains. Look at his track record. All captains. Now we stepped away from that and we put these prima donnas in our team. We're struggling. We no longer have captains on this pitch. What transition leadership are you talking about? There's no transition leadership in this football club anymore. Virgil should never be in the captain in the first place because Virgil was one of the clowns. Same as Robertson. Robertson is the biggest clown. When you got all these guys who always joke about in the football club, you leave them to it. You get proper serious people that don't take any bullshit as the captains. That's what you do. I'm not criticizing them. They're not captain material in my opinion. I want someone serious like Milner, Henderson, players like that can captain the team. Now we're trying to make Szoboszlai the captain. Why is Szoboszlai going to be the captain of Liverpool? Look at him. He's got soul glow as well. Come on, man. Like, we've got to be serious. We need some serious footballers at our football club. That's one thing I could say about Jurgen. From the goalkeeper to a forward line, he always brought in captains that take instructions easily more than other players. Simple as that. You dumbass bookworm.
As a side, doesn't mean that it's an excuse, but it does mean that we're losing that old identity and those old ideas that were core to what it was that Klopp was building.
Oh, he finally realized. Guys, I haven't watched this, by the way. He's talking about what I'm talking about. It took him about, a year to realize, this. Oh, wow. I mean, there you go, man. He's a smart guy. Nerd.
By the way, we don't want to remain with those ideas. Those were good ideas, but we need to go with a new manager, a new idea, a new hierarchy, a new system. Doesn't mean this new one is right, but it means we do have to break the old ways that we had and say to ourselves, what is it that we are building now? Because it was very clear that Arne Slot, when he came in, knew that there were some good things that Klopp was doing, but if he tweaked them a little bit, he could make it fit more, he could fit in the next stage of football. Liverpool clearly also feel that way. And all these people who are calling for Arne Slot to go or whatever it is, you're not going to see that before the end of the season. Because guess what? We're not going to bring in another coach or whatever it is unless it gets so dire behind the scenes that the players just go, we can't work with this anymore.
Is this guy off his head or what, man? Does he think we're doing the right things now? Oh my God, man. Football is dead, isn't it? That's what I put on my thumbnail when you look at my channel. I'm here to say football from these kind of people. Sorry. Yeah, these kind of people. These are the ones who are ruining football, guys. Football is done, man. He still thinks Arne Slot can correct things. Get away from the old ideas. We've got away from the ideas months ago, bro. When the season started, actually, second half of last season, that's when we got rid of the Jurgen ideas. So I don't know what you're talking about. Those ideas were still working. Those ideas actually won us the league. Back in, October, December and all that stuff. It was those ideas that actually put us up the top that season. As soon as we strayed away from it, the results were inconsistent. It was inconsistent throughout. We were just lucky Arsenal were dropping points at the same time. Each time Liverpool dropped points, Arsenal dropped points. That's how it was. Liverpool win, Arsenal win. That's the whole season in the second part of the season. So he wants to get away from those ideas, which we got away from in the second part of the season. He still hasn't realized. This guy's dumb, man. I'll give up.
And I think Dominic Soboslai's comments allude to something. They tell us something about what is going on there. In that him saying, I don't know what's going on at the moment, it's not only him saying, I don't know what's going on, it's also him saying, well, we're not working it out either. And it's the coach's job to make these things clear to the players. It's the coach's job to give them some clarity so they can go out there and play with as clear a mind as possible. That is vital in the modern game.
Clear of mind? Bro, we ain't got no ball winners. We ain't got no battlers. What are you talking about clear of mind? We've got prima donnas on the pitch. We've got pretty boys on the pitch, man. I mean, don't you see our players? They jump at the way of tackles. They don't get in. They don't even pick up yellow cards anymore. As I said in the beginning of the stream, clean boots, clean socks, clean shorts, clean shirts. No need for dry cleaning. I'll be back next game. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll just roll it up and put it on my seat. That's all they do. Go back and watch games, bro. You don't see players slide tackling or anything like that or putting some aggression into the game. Clear of mind. These players are playing to their ability now. It's bad, man. Because they're not getting pushed from the head coach. Oh, man. This guy is a nerd. That's for sure. Pencil pusher. What are you saying, names? So what are you saying, Trudon? I thought you had Mons on the channel. Need a clap. Yeah, one day, bro. One day. Mons is too big for me now, bro. We started around the same time, as I remember, when we started the YouTube. Yeah, Mons is a good kid, man. Good kid. The facts Slot thinks the boss were not for him. There's Boost. And the team, arrogance of this guy. The fact. Oh, the booze. The booze pointed. The booze were not for him. Yeah, 100%, bro. Yeah, I agree. He's an idiot. He blamed it on the players. How can you blame on the players? It doesn't make any sense. It's for you.
So yeah, I would love to analyze a game for you, but first of all, I don't really think it's that relevant. I think that losing to Spurs would have been horrific, but drawing to Spurs is bad. Spurs are currently a side that are, in my mind, already on the way to relegation. They're not turning this around unless they go on a massive run. I think they're a disappointing, underwhelming, again, and I said before the game, slightly hurt animal that could come and do some damage. And I'm not even going to pretend like it was the Spurs game that's making me feel this way. This is not just the Spurs game. This has been a long-term issue at Liverpool that I was giving the manager time to solve, giving the players time to solve, giving people within the club a time to adjust to the mental rigors of what was going on in their lives. That's all fine. We can always continue those processes. But that doesn't mean that we then have just, another poor result.
Listen, get a straight jacket for this dumbass nerd, man. Just get a straight jacket for him. LFC players were... just see what K-Mac. Big up K-Mac, bro. Thanks for yesterday, bro, coming on, man. Appreciate that, my guy. We're in our shadows now. 7 km kilometers, of course, less run than Spurs, who are playing the C team. It's madness, isn't it? It's madness, bro. Like, they're missing about 14 to 13 players, and they still do more than us. Tired of it, K-Mac. I am tired of it, bro. Let's get back to the nerds. It's near the end, people. It's near the end. We're going to go to the other nerds, Father Christmas. We're going to go to him next. So it's coming in a minute.
That's okay. There are people who are paying their hard-earned cash. There are people who are week in, week out supporting this side, and they're being let down serially by this set of players. We can't let that continue. Whether Arne is likely to say next season, in my mind, feels irrelevant right now because I don't know. I don't think he's going to be here. And I also don't, if he is, then there are clear indications that he is getting his way and he's getting to move on and he's getting to build the side that he actually wants to build. Because at the moment, there are clearly some compromises, which are tactically revealing what it is that's going on at Liverpool. I think if we're playing a back three, we don't concede half of these late goals. I think if we're playing, the players that have been injured or we're playing the players that have been out, we're able to rotate those people in. I don't think we have these same issues. Those are two very on the button, on the nose excuses, but I think they make sense to me. And it's why I think, I'm not saying give Slot more time, but it's why I think he has been given more time in this period. But I think come the end of the season, there'll be a mutual agreement that this is probably time to go. I'm also kind of convinced of that by his comments. Not because I don't think he's a nice guy. I don't think he's someone who, he deserved to win the Premier League. He was a good manager. He was good in that season. But since then, I've not heard him really ever commit to anything in public. I've never really heard him commit to anything with the players. I don't really feel that there is any fight in this team at the moment. I don't feel that as publicly being called out. We don't see that. Yes, we can break down tactics, but I do not see anyone just calling out. He's describing situations and we're describing what is going on, but almost in a passive way. It's like, this is happening to us. You've got agency. You can solve this very simply.
I know you guys are confused about what he's saying. I'm kind of a person that understands these kind of people. It is confusing. Let me just put it that way. But unfortunately, these are the people listen to. That's why I'm trying to wake you up, guys. The reason where we're at as a fan base, because these nerds over here are the issue, and we need to wake up. I'm just trying to wake you guys up, man. Not only wake you guys up, I'm here to save football. I'm sick and tired of listening to these fuckers, man. They do me in. I'm glad you guys have noticed he's all over the shop. 1 minute he's supporting Arne Slot, next minute he's not. Next minute he's talking about some nonsense that nobody knows about. This is the people that people watch.
Straightforward. Why? Because you are the players. You are the manager. The passive way in which we're experiencing this is very, very frustrating at the moment. And I want to know what you guys think in the comments below. Yeah. I mean, sure, we can review players and all this kind of thing. We'll do it tomorrow.
No,
right now, I think there's a real mentality issue. And the players saying, I don't know what is going on. That's a big, big signal to me. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate your support at this time. Obviously, the channel's not growing in the way that I want it to. We're not nearly as successful. There's not nearly as many people looking to watch this stuff. And there's a lot more people.
Bro, because you're a nerd. People are finally figuring you out. I mean, nobody likes pencil pushers, man. Wall Street. We don't need that, man. We need real football people to give us advice, not people that support this dumbass regime through thick and thin. I don't need that in my life, bro. I need real people that don't care if they lose subscribers. You know what I mean? That talk about football in a genuine way. You guys don't talk about football. Listen, bro, you contradicted yourself. How many times do you actually want back to your words? Contradict yourself every single time. Talking about like 1 minute you're saying one thing, next minute you're saying the other. 1 minute you're punishing Arne Slot, next minute you're supporting Arne Slot. The whole video has been like that, bro. The whole video. Get that guy out of here, man.
Making Liverpool content right now. I don't know whether you noticed. I appreciate a lot of them. I enjoy being part of that community. But if you could share it with a friend, if you could tell them, hey, this guy's good too, if you like it.
Man.
I'd really appreciate that.
No, thank you, bro. It's just one of the guys we need to stay away from, man. Let's look at. He dyed his hair. I mean, I know some people in here go in his channel, but I need to talk about him, man. I'm done with this guy. The way he talks about people, he's a very, very disrespectful person as well. Sometimes, you know, and I don't like that, because if you have an opinion, as he calls it, in a negative way, he calls you out. If you know what I mean, and he disrespects you. But now he's doing the negativity. And he's joining our group. No, bro. You don't know football. You've never played football in your life, bro. So let's listen to what you're going to say. And let's see, like, if you know football. I just want to see if he actually knows football. Because now he's come to the dark side. Maybe he's changed. Maybe. I don't know. Big up, Dan. I hope you're okay, my guy. My guy, man. Bootlicker, man. Bootlicker. That's what he is. 100%. Hang on. I'm sorry. I know some of you support this guy, but he's on fraud watch as well, man. I can't deal with people that make fun of other people because they don't like Arne Slot for a long time, and all of a sudden you're coming on that boat. I don't need you on my boat, bro. Please just stay in your one. But let's listen to him. I haven't listened to this either. He dyed his hair, man.
Shut up, Liverpool. Shut up.
Oh, he grew some balls. Wow. Cojones. You know.
I hate you tonight. I hate Liverpool Football Club tonight.
Tonight. Only tonight. What about the rest? What about those other games that we drew and lost? Imagine we won those games, bro. Could be title, winners right now. Beat the likes of Burnley, Bournemouth, Nottingham Forest at home. If we beat those teams, we'd probably be up there with Arsenal. It's been a terrible season, but tonight, yeah? You're only hating them tonight. Let's listen to this fraud.
I said at the start of the week that we cannot be the headlines at the end of either of the games. Against Galatasaray in the Champions League and Spurs, an absolutely depleted Spurs fighting relegation, hardly a manager in charge. Spurs rocked up to Anfield, pretty much dominated us as far as they can dominate in their current state. I don't know where to start.
You should write a song, innit? I don't know where to start. What the man? This guy, man. I don't know how people listen to these people. I really don't understand, man. I really don't understand. They're not footballing people. They're not, man. But AEM, big up my guy. What are you saying? He's talking rubbish. He's talking about the previous guy. Nothing to do with players being out. We had Frimpong, Gomez, and Ramsey available as right backs, of course. But played Szoboszlai right back and played our right back as a winger. It's funny then. It's kind of weird tactics, bro. You've got 3 right backs available, but you still play your most dangerous midfielder. You know what I mean? The most dangerous midfielder. supposedly by everybody, you're playing him as a right back, stopping him using his ability going forward. Kind of weird, isn't it? Kind of weird. But let's get back to the expert of football. That's what I call him now. Expert of football.
But I know where I'm going to finish. And that's going to be with my opinion that Slot has to go.
Oh my God. He really said it. He's finally said it.
Give me a hell yeah! I said give me a hell yeah!
Are you ready?
I can't believe it. He's finally said it. He's been criticizing people left, right, and center for the last year, but he's saying it's time to go. Now? Tonight? Woo! God. Bit of Ric Flair over there, you know what I mean? Bit of Ric Flair. OMG. Listen, man. The genie has finally come out. Ball winners, Jota, Nunes, Diaz, all ball winners. Look at that. Gakpo, Ekitike, Salah, 0 ball winners. There you go, bro, buddy lad. There you go. You know your stuff, my guy. Last minute goals from Jota back in the day, man. I really missed that. Tottenham at home, it was last season. Are we forgetting that? Left foot, bam, bottom corner, no chance for the goalkeeper. And, you know, got rubbish goalkeepers like the Tottenham one currently arrived at Anfield, not even being worked. He even made a great save from Gakpo, actually. If you look at that shot that hit the post, he actually got a fingertip to that. There you go. Let's listen to the guy who's finally, you know, changed. He's changed. He's gone to the dark side. He's part of the Undertaker crew now. You know what I mean, Quasi? He's part of your crew. Very strange. Very strange.
There's no way Slot can carry on being the Liverpool manager right now. I get the timing is awkward now. What do? We've still got Champions League to play. We've still got potential Man City away in the FA Cup to play, and I get it. The fight for top 4 is still there somehow, miraculously.
This deluded fraud, things like top 4. God. Bro, we're not even winning our home games and you talk about top 4. I guess the bottom teams we're struggling against. And you talk about top 4? Get out of here, man. Just get out of here, mate. I'm going to slap you on the forehead next time, man.
By my standards for this football club.
You have standards? You've been supporting this rubbish the whole season. You've got standards? Get out of here, man. Get out of here. You was careful with your words for a long time. You was beyond criticism. You did not want to criticize anybody. Now you've got standards. It's too late, bro. People know about you, mate. You called people out for having an opinion when they already gave you warning beforehand. They gave you warning this was coming. But you already called people out, saying that they need to calm down. They don't know what they're talking about. All of a sudden, you're talking the same as the people you called out. Make that make sense, bro. Get out of here, man. Get that grey hair back, man. You know what I mean? Come on.
Have gone to an all-time minimum, bare minimum levels. And I hate that feeling. I hate the feeling of trying to be the best of the worst bunch. And that's what we're trying to do now, realistically. I can't explain to you guys, in all the years I've been watching football in Liverpool, so I should say more precisely, what to make of that performance. Apart from...
You see, guys, you need to look at people the way they word things. Not only the way they word things, the way they let it out. He's being careful in what he's saying. If you're frustrated, you'd be like me, going crazy. I mean, don't stop talking. but he's being careful what to say next. You know what I mean? He doesn't want to be in the bad books of Liverpool Football Club and, you know, those who still support this regime, if you know what I mean. Real people will criticize no matter what. That's real fans. Not these guys, man, that just be careful what they say, slowly letting out words. Nah, man, get out of here.
The managers lost it. It looked so disorganized, disorientated.
He realized that what? Today, as he said, tonight? Is this when he realized like we look disorganized? You ain't footballing person, bro. Just tell the truth, innit? You're just a nerd like the other guy. Just tell the truth, man. You don't know football. You've never played the game, bro. Show me what certificates you got actually, even in coaching. Because if you realize there's an issue now, then you've got a problem as a football pundit, as you call yourself. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I'm sorry. I know that people like this guy. He's not my cup of tea. I'm sorry, guys. I like truthful people that's honest about football, that don't follow clicks and want to be a reporter for Liverpool FC. Tell the truth, man. Tell the truth. Look at Uncle Frank. Actually worked for Liverpool Football Club, but he tells the truth. That's what I need. I don't need fools people coming on screen, getting a lot of following and lying to everybody every single time. He said tonight. Don't forget what he said in the beginning of the show. Tonight, Arne Slot has to get sacked. Not yesterday, not the day before that. Tonight. He realized that now we've got tactical issues. Why are you realizing now, bro? All season have we been saying there's no tactics. There's no pattern of play. Players don't know what they're doing. Players are all over the place. We're easy to score against. We don't create chances. Goalkeepers enjoy themselves against Liverpool. And it doesn't matter who it is. It could be the worst goalkeeper in the history of the Premier League. But as long as he plays against Liverpool, he won't pull a save. We've been doing this all season. And you're talking about tonight, he's telling me. Tonight. Come on, guys. Like, please, guys, like, let's be realistic, yeah. Are these footballing people that's talking like this?
Cohesion. The whole team dynamic was embarrassing. And I don't often use these buzzwords: crisis, emergency, dire, sack, all these buzzwords that people use on sort of social media.
Buzzwords. No, it's reality, my bro. It's not buzzword, it's reality. Jurgen took 10 years. 10 years to get us to this destination. We had to suffer. He was sweating. He was ill. Lost his mum. Everything to get us to this destination. Competing for things, at least. And this guy is destroyed it in one season. And you're saying, all these people that are saying get him sacked, all of that. You know what? Get out of here, man. Yeah, I heard about the Chelsea thing, social, but you know they're going to get away with it. They always do, bro. This is not the first time this happened to Chelsea, by the way. They always get away with it. You know what I mean? They're going to come back again. They're going to go in the courts. They're going to win. They're going to start signing players again. So don't bother. Don't waste your breath on that, man. Just let it go. Lawrence doesn't know what's going on either. LOL. He doesn't, bro. He's a joke. They're all jokes, mate. They're all jokers, man. All clowns, in my opinion. They don't know football, man. Get out of here. Not nonsense. Big up, Danny, man. Bun the whole thing. I agree with you, man. Bun the whole thing. Big up, TW, bro. Hope you're okay, my guy.
Platforms, but I'm afraid they are all relevant today. Spurs have been by far the worst team in the country for the last month or so. At the very bare minimum, at least a month. I should say. Yet with each passing minute, they grew in confidence at Anfield against a Liverpool team that have just been embarrassingly beat.
His name is, I don't know to say. Well, I could say his name. His name is Grizz. Obviously, he's got his own stuff. He does there's a big six or something like that. Yeah, people look for advice from him. You know, the guy who says tonight, Arne Slot should get sacked tonight, not for the criminal activity that he did during the season. Tonight. It took him this long to realize tonight it's time to get this guy sacked. Like, come on, bro. Do you actually watch Liverpool? Have you been watching Liverpool all season? Or is it just, you decide to watch right now? Like, what is it? Like, balance it out, my brother.
In Galatasaray, so we should have had a point to prove. Performance should have been better. I can't explain to you how bad that is, like deep that. My head is hurting right now.
It shouldn't hurt because you love this. It's only 10 minutes long, guys. Don't worry. You're not going to suffer anymore.
What are the alternatives? How do we deal with this situation scenario? To sack him or not? To when to sack him? It's a matter of when. It's a matter of when now. It's got to make sense timing wise. He rests Ekitike and Salah, and I wasn't against that. Rio, everyone's been asking for Rio to start, and Rio started. And Rio was our only bright spark. I thought Gravenberch was okay, and Sabozlai. Look, I didn't even celebrate the free kick too much because I thought it was awful keeping. I genuinely thought it was awful keeping. But I can't think of anything else that got me remotely, forget off my feet, to the edge of my seat. I didn't get off my feet or to the edge of the seat for anything else.
It's sad, isn't it, when you're hearing this guy? It's really, really sad. He just realized right now, I think he's been in a coma. I honestly think he has been in a coma for a while, this guy. There's no doubt. There is no doubt he's been in a coma. He's talking about like what's happening now, not yesterday. Like, come on, bro. Be serious, my guy. There's no way you was blind to what's happening before this game. Get out of here, man. Slot hasn't embraced anything about the club since he came in, especially the fans. You can't fool the fan base. We can see right through Slot's excuses. Once you lose the fan base, then you are in deep, deep, deep trouble, bro. You're spot on. Every time a comment comes in, I'm going to play a certain thing for it, yeah? You are right, my guy. Spot on. Let's continue. It's almost finished, hopefully. 5 more minutes.
The only other time I got off my feet was right at the end when we had 4-on-2. And I knew we were going to cook it.
No, he's lying, man. The only time he gets off his feet, there's a donut in front of him he has to reach for. That's the only time. There's a donut here. That's it, yeah. Always Coca-Cola.
But that's the only other time in the 94th minute or whatever it was when Ekitike was clear and a woeful pass out to Chiesa. And then Chiesa played him back in. And then Ekitike was an embarrassment when he came on. Curtis Jones was an embarrassment when he came on.
It's funny that, isn't it? Even the players that normally play well are not playing well anymore. That means they're not playing for the manager, bro. Just call it out. Come on, Grizz. We'll get there. We're almost there, my bro. We're almost there. Come on. Just get yourself right there. Just say it. I can see it. It's in the tip of your tongue. Just say it, bro. Just let it out. They're not playing for the manager. Just say it, bro. I just want to hear you say that for once. So I could hold this for the rest of my life and I'll forgive you for all your sins. Come on, bro. We're going to make it.
But they were no different to the rest of the team that had played the majority of the game. I honestly couldn't pick out a decent performance.
Almost there. Say it.
As I said, Gravenberch and Rio aside. Robertson was atrocious. Virgil and Joe were so nervous and atrocious. They let Richarlison and Solanke give them a horrid time. Listen to what I'm saying carefully.
It's almost there. Say it.
We go in 1-0 up at halftime and you think to yourself, just get the 3 points and go over and done with. Get the second goal and then we can maybe relax. Second goal didn't come. Spurs.
Hang on, guys. I just want to check out the sound here. Yeah, the sound's good. He's going to say it, guys. He's going to say it. The players are not playing for the manager. Come on, Grizz. We are believers, bro. You're going to finally say it. Come on. Slot doesn't want to take ownership for his own mistakes. The guy is a disgrace. That's the moment everybody should realize, jump from that ship, man. You know what I mean? That's when they should have realized. But I'm waiting for this fraud to finally just say it. Just let it out, Grizz. Just let it out, bro. Once you let it out, you'll be free, mate. You could fart if you want. You could do whatever you want. We'll be joining you. Come on, bro. Just let it out. Let the air out, bro. Come on.
Grew and grew and grew into the game, and I said it on the mob watch along. 5 minutes ago, I said Spurs get equaliser and they deserve it. Go on, score. Literally 30 seconds they score, and I knew it was going to be Richarlison. When football happens, it happens obviously in sometimes the best ways, and sometimes football happens in the worst ways. And one of the worst ways any Liverpool fan could envisage this game would have been Richarlison scoring. And for it to mean something. Because normally when he scores, it doesn't mean anything. I don't know what to make of this season, the remainder of it. Or I've honestly...
I don't know what to make of You know what? Yeah, he's back to normal, guys. He's back to normal. Carefully thinking of what to say next. Khan is back. I was just waiting for him just to say it. I haven't watched this, guys, by the way. I haven't watched it at all. I was just waiting for him to say, the players are not playing for the manager. And it's time to go. That's what I was waiting for him to say. Still, listen, still time left. About 3-4 minutes left. He might say it. Could say it. We'll have to wait. Spot on, bro. Big up my bro. Sack slot. I agree, man. LOL. Yeah, man. Big up Rich, my guy. Big up my bro. Hope you're okay. Please subscribe to my brother Rich over there. I know he's a Man United fan, but he's a wonderful guy. Let me just put it that way. If you don't know him, I feel sorry for you. Fan base is finished. I think, have you seen after the game, bro, in those clips, in those other streamers, majority of the fan base that was supportive have turned on Arne Slot now. They're saying some words I've never heard them say ever. They don't deserve to walk alone. They don't. Sorry, they deserve to walk alone. Mama said they deserve to walk alone. Yep, I agree, bro. Yeah, man. I think we should just stop the song for a while until they all disappear. Can't do it anymore. Lawrence guy is complete idiot. He needs to shut up waffling. He needs to shut up waffling. Yep, I agree, bro. But unfortunately, people listen to these kind of guys. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It is what it is, my guy. But let's listen to this guy. It's almost done. We're almost at the end. Is he going to say it? Is he going to say the players are not playing for the manager? We have to wait and see. To be continued. Yes, I'll be back shortly. Free advertisement, as someone said.
I want to tell you, the good days are coming.
Yeah, we're done. We are done.
Personally, I feel so locked down. I know we've got a Champions League game against Galatasaray coming up on Wednesday, but like I said before this game, I don't trust my team anymore. I don't trust Liverpool Football Club anymore
Say
to
it.
do what's needed.
Grizz, just say the word, man. Come on, I'm nearly done. Just say it, bro. I'm waiting for you to just say they're not playing for him. Just say it, bro.
Galatasaray, away from home, are the equivalent of playing Spurs in a Premier League game in their current demise, if you know what I mean. Galatasaray are awful away from home. Pretty much get battered every time they go to a big club.
There we go. The positivity has come around now. He done a full circle. He took us to a few corners, there, that corner, of Anfield, next to, the Cop End, next to Kenny Dalglish stand, next to the Anfield Road. We've come full circle to the main stand, and we're just waiting at the entry point now. Goodness me, Griezmann. I thought you've woken up. Nah, bro. You've taken us to too many corners. Now you're going back to being positive, you stupid fraud. Now you're going to say good things. I can't do with that, bro. Galatasaray have lost, every time they go away. I don't care. Galatasaray are not as bad as Tottenham. Galatasaray are not as bad as Nottingham Forest or Burnley, who came to Anfield and got points. Come on, bro. Goodness me, man. You've taken me full circle. We're back to, the normal place. where you normally are positive every single time. Oh, what a waste. It was at the tip of your tongue, bro. You almost said it. You didn't say it, man. You done nothing. You done nothing, man. You done nothing. You done nothing.
From home. Yeah, I'm sat here thinking I seriously don't trust my team to get through on Wednesday. I don't. I'm being honest. And then we've got Brighton away on the weekend. I honestly have no confidence of getting a win there. Maybe a draw. Maybe a draw. We are now 5 points behind Manchester United. We're 5 points behind Manchester United. We're 5 points behind Manchester.
Why are you whispering, bro? Just let it out. Let it out. Shout it out, my guy. Shout it out. That's what you got to do. You freaking fraud, man. Why would I pay money to watch this shit live? Because you're a Liverpool fan? Oh. Got you there, True Don. Rest in peace.
United. We're 5 points behind Manchester United.
Don't whisper, mate. Say it loud. I'm proud.
Let that sink in.
Say it loud and proud.
Maybe when I've calmed down tomorrow.
This is anger? This is a real Liverpool fan who's angry? Wow. Goodness me. Just leave, man. Just leave.
I'll assess and reassess.
Assess?
And see
What is it to
how
assess?
we can deal with the situation with Slot. But
Assess
right now, I
what?
want him gone. Right now, I don't like him. Right now, I don't like those players.
Right now. Just say it, bro. Get rid of all of them. Come on. I'm not going back on my word.
Tonight. I'm really fed up with a lot of those players
Tonight.
Same suspects, same names. It's not.
You know what's funny? He watches me. So he wasn't a comment before. So, Grizz, I'm saying it how it is, bro. You criticize people that share their beliefs every single time. But now we have to judge you as as someone everybody watches, as someone everybody follows. You're a Liverpool representation. You know what I mean? And I don't think you told the truth at all, bro. But even this one, look at the way you're holding your tongue to tell the truth. You're saying tonight. What's tonight? It's the whole season, bro. You're talking about tactics tonight. You're talking about Arne Slot tonight. You're just being careful of what you're saying, bro. You think I'm dumb? I know what you're doing, man. Let the truth out, bro. Let the truth set you free. And you might enjoy it. You know what I mean? Let it set you free. Look at Stone Cold back in the day in wrestling. When he turned it on the authority, he was free. He did whatever he wants. He was a people's champ. Same as The Rock. You know what I mean? That's what you need to do, bro. Free yourself. Free yourself, bro.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
You gotta free yourself, my bro.
Very encouraging right now. Of course, things can change. Of course, we've got
Things
10
can
games,
change. Change
minimum
what?
of 10 games to go. Minimum. So things can change. If we win 8 of those 10, we should have a good ending. We would have had a good ending.
He's done it, guys. He's done it. He's done it. Let's be honest. He's done it. He's done. He's done. He's clueless. This guy's clueless, bro. I'm sorry. He's clueless. No idea about Liverpool Football Club. No idea about football in general. He keeps flip-flopping. 1 minute is done. Next minute, we could. 1 minute, we're done. Next minute, we could. Bro, make up your mind, man. You're looking as grey as your bloody beard. Let's come on, bro. Start saying the truth, man. Start telling the truth, man.
But do you honestly, guys, and this is where I want you to let me know in the comments, do you really have any confidence in the remainder of this season? I think I know the answer, but I'm still going to ask the question. Do you have any confidence in this coach? Is there any circumstances, mitigating circumstances that...
Told you guys. I told you.
Season right now? Because that's where I was a few weeks ago.
There he is. Told
I have
you.
to say my position has changed. And that's fine, because when you're
Let yourself free, bro. Let it out, bro. Let it listen.
And I've
I've
been
supported this
presented with-
football club for over 40 years, my brother. I've suffered 30 years. I'm sure you're the same age or older than me. Let it out, bro. Let the truth out. It's at the tip of your tongue, Grizz. Let it out, my brother. We've all done it. We've all been positive for over 30 years. It's time to tell the truth, bro. Let that handcuffs go. You know what I mean? Let it go, bro. Tell the truth. Love your football club. Don't hate your football club, my bro. Love your football club, my guy. Love it. I do. I don't need to be a reporter for LFC. I don't need to be, putting the likes of, what's his name, John W. Henry and Warner and all these guys in a higher pedestal. I'll criticize them. I'll criticize everybody, and I'll still go to games, bro. Love your football club, my bro. Let yourself free. Free yourself, man. Free your mind, bro. Because when you start telling the truth, you could do whatever you want. Anything you want, bro. Let's listen to you some more. We'll be right back after this advertisement.
Evidence tonight, people. Damning evidence. Liverpool won. Spurs won. Of course, my messages and calls are coming through. People wanting to just lambast and take the absolute piss out of me. And so,
Yes.
therefore, I shall bid you all good night. Take care of yourselves. Because Liverpool won't right now. Peace, love, and tranquility to you. Take care.
You almost did it, Grizz. You almost did it, bro. You almost let it free, saying the players are not playing for the manager. You almost did it, my bro. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. Yeah, guys, that's the people that's always positive. I want to go to people that's truthful in reality of football and Liverpool Football Club. That's my next destination. Real people that tell the truth, that don't hold back. I love those kind of people because they're real fans. I mean, they share their emotions and they share the reality of the football club. That's what I love about these kind of people. So let's listen to this guy. He always spits facts. He's not afraid of anybody. You know what I mean? He's in the media industry. He doesn't complain. Does it how it is. Let's go. Big up Grizz, by the way.
Evening peeps, good evening everyone. How's everyone doing? Hopefully you guys are all doing well. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, like, share, subscribe.
That's my hero there. That's my hero.
Again. Liverpool have just drawn at home with a relegation battling Spurs. A Spurs team with more injuries than I can count. Big senior players out. A Spurs team with a manager that most fans already want out of the club. A manager that's not yet won a game. A manager that's been battered in a few games. A manager that hasn't won a point up until today. It's horrendous. Honestly, it really is. You think of the injuries to key players, senior players that Spurs have out of that team that came to Anfield. And you think of the players that we've got out, and it really is only Isak. I mean, it really is. I mean, there's other players, Leone, but we don't know how good he's going to be. That was a full Liverpool squad. And yes, I know it played midweek in Europe. So did Spurs. Normally you got that as an excuse, right? When you play teams at bottom of the table. Yeah, they had a week off. Well, Spurs didn't. Spurs had actually a tougher game. They played Atletico Madrid. We played Galatasaray. We are truly awful. Honestly, we are awful. How many times have we conceded in the 90th minute? It's a question I actually don't know. I've lost count. I'm actually lost count of how many times we've conceded. It's just a fear thing now, isn't it? You just expect teams to score. Once you don't kill a team off, and we had chances to kill them off. Once you don't kill them off, you just expect it to happen. Like Liverpool got deeper.
This is my brother, man. This is what you should be listening to. Go and subscribe to this guy, man. Please, man. Because I love people that tell the truth, that don't hold back and just say it how it is. That's how football should be. This is why football is a disgrace in the modern day. People always hold their tongue and not tell the truth. That's why I always say, here to say football. Because football that I watched, that I grew up with, was about sharing your true feelings rather than holding your tongue and not saying what you feel. That's it, man. This guy works in the media. He does everything in boxing, and he's a big Liverpool fan, and he says it how it is. Doesn't need all this stuff. Be careful what I say. No. This is what I watch. Come on, bro. Let it out, man. Let it out. Big up, Mac, man.
And deeper and deeper. And then you just felt like, okay, they're just going to nick one. And it had to be fucking Richarlison, didn't it? Yeah. I'm lost for words. I really am. I'm lost for words. Again, to a man, everyone was poor. I thought young Rio Ngamo was good. I actually thought Salah was good when he came on. Szoboszlai had energy. That was it, really, wasn't it? Wirtz wasn't great. Frimpong, just a pace merchant, isn't he? I mean, there's nothing else. There's no patience or guile with him or cutting edge, just pace. This is so bad. Honestly, it's so bad. And you know, someone just actually messaged me. So, oh, calm down. You're in the Champions League. You're in the FA Cup. You're fifth.
Heard that before.
That's your expectations. If you've accepted
Defeat.
mediocrity, then fine on you. I haven't. Again, this is a team that won the league last season, and I expected us to stay at that. And we've dropped off a cliff, completely dropped off a cliff. United are above us. United are 5 points above us. And by the way, United are playing good football.
That's the difference. There you go. He said the right things there. United are above us, and they're playing good football at the same time as well. And it's 5 points. And we're at the end of the season. So, you know, like, you got to balance that out, guys. When you talk about top 4, top 5, we're not in a good position, man. We're lucky the season is this bad. If the season goes to according to plan, normal seasons, we should be at least 12 or something like that. We're just lucky we're not in Tottenham's position, because if we was there, relegation battle. There is no way we'll be in the Premier League. We'll be gone. We'll be gone, mate. So big up, man. Yeah, big up, Mac. Big up, my bro. Good show yesterday, bro. Thank you for coming on as always, my guy. Got to say, Grizz, that was the worst fake shit you ever put out. There you go, Shanks. You got to say how it is, bro. Look at this guy, the way he's speaking, bro. He's got more to lose than anybody else in the streams. But he says it how it is. He says it how it is, man. I love truthful people, man. Don't do lies, man. Don't do lies. I've been here too long, man. I've been in the social media since the beginning, mate. You know what I mean? You can't fool me, man. There's no way you can fool me, bro.
Thing about United as well, ask the fans, they're playing good football. So they're playing good football and they're winning. We are playing shit fucking football.
Thank you.
And we are either drawing games, which we should win. We're getting over the line in games just against crap teams that we should be beating, like just out of sight. We're all over the place. And this doesn't even, I no longer think this is just an easy fix.
Nope.
Like before I was like, okay, it's fine. Just get rid of the manager and get Alonso in, because that's the name that seems to be on everyone's wish list at the moment. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I look at this squad of players and look, maybe it is a manager. Maybe they're just not liking the message from Slot anymore. Maybe it's that. Maybe they're coming into games flat. But fight for your fucking badge, man. Like, forget the manager for a second. This isn't even about Slot today. Fight for your badge. You're all getting paid well. You play for...
It's not only a fight for your badge. Tell the truth as well at the same time, innit? From the fan base that's still, you know, living in this bizarro land that Arne Slot is going to get things right. He's never going to get anything right, guys. He hasn't got the mentality. He ain't Jurgen Klopp. What you see is what you get. The team... How many years have I been on this platform, and I always told you guys, a team is a mirror image of the coach that they have. We're a mirror image of Arne Slot. Does that look like to you we're going to improve? No! So just accept it for what it is. Get this bald fraud out of our football club. I can't suffer anymore. I've suffered 30 years before. I can't do it anymore. I'm at the latter stages of my life. I don't need this. I'm not going to wait another 10 years. Inshallah, I'll get there. But I can't. I need my club to be successful now. We built this from 10 years ago. Now it's all falling apart. Get this guy out before it gets even worse. At some stage, you got to realize the ownership. Wake up. Come on, man. Come on. Freaking hell. Those who lived around my time know what we suffered. We don't want to go through that. Don't forget, we finished 1 point behind City in few seasons, yeah? Even we've got like the record points at the time with Man City and all that stuff. And still didn't win the league. Why? Because we had that mentality at our football club. Can't win, can't go over that final hurdle. Jurgen transformed this team to winning again. The mentality was back. Now we're going to be set back again. I can't live through that, man. I'm sorry, guys. Like, come on. At least 15 points dropped due to late conceded goals. Where would Liverpool be now if we had that extra 15 points? Think about it, man. Think about it. But nobody wants to do that. Let's get back.
One of the biggest and best clubs in world football. Fight for it.
Facts.
Like, just show us some fight.
Facts.
No fight.
Facts.
That's all you want. You know, when skill and tactics go out the window, you just want to see players fight. Again, I referenced this the other day. Like, you know, when Henderson used to fight, Milner used to fight, Wijnaldum, Fabinho, it's fight.
You see, guys, I've been saying the same thing, and I swear to you, it's Ramadan. I'm not even gonna lie. I haven't watched this at all. He's saying the same exact thing I'm saying, not what Grizz is saying. Exact thing what I'm saying. There you go. That's real football people. That's real football people that don't lie. They see what they see. They don't like get in a coma and they come out today. No. They don't do that, mate. It's reality. That's what you got. You wouldn't accept this. If you love Liverpool so much, you wouldn't accept this in your real life. You know what I mean? You wouldn't accept this in your real life. So why are you accepting this when it's Liverpool Football Club? If this happened in your real life, you would have challenged it. You would have fought it. You would have done everything to stop it. But for some reason, when it concerns Liverpool Football Club, it's okay for us to be rubbish. It's okay to keep Arne Slot around. It's okay to keep these rubbish players around. That's the way we act around our football club. I love my football club as much as anything. And I'm going to say the truth, like this guy is doing right now. That's what you're supposed to do if you love something, because you wouldn't allow it to happen in your real life. All liars, man. All liars out there, man. Get the heck out of here, man.
So much skill in that midfield, but you know there was fucking energy and guts, and they would just run for a brick wall. You look at this team and you just don't see it. Honestly, you don't see it. It's so flat. Like I tweeted a bit earlier that it isn't just Slot that I want out of the club. And look, I do feel bad when I say that, because ultimately he sends this team out, and if the team don't play to his instructions, and by the way, I don't even know what his fucking instructions are, then
there you go. Nobody knows.
To blame him. But it's not just Slot. There's about 4 or 5 that can go with him. 4 or 5 that can go with him. And 4 or 5 that are just, for me, mediocre. Honestly, mediocre. You know, when you just look, Liverpool, one of the biggest clubs in world football, pay really good money. I'm not talking wages, I mean salary. So I'm not talking
no joke
fees like to sign players. I'm talking sort of salary. Pay good money. I've been watching other clubs and I'm like, how the fuck is he at Forest and not Liverpool? You know what I mean? Like when I'm watching Anderson, I'm like, how is he there? And I'm seeing other players. Again, I don't want to mention names. You guys know what I'm talking about. You look around, you just know what I'm talking about. I'm like, why is he not at our club?
Yep.
I know it's not as simple as that, but I'm like,
subscribe.
There? And we've got
subscribe to him.
One of the best clubs in world football. And I'm looking around and all I'm seeing is mediocre players. Mediocre players. Oh God. It's almost like a poison now that's started to infect everyone. All of a sudden, Verts, I know he's just got back from injury, but he wasn't fucking coming back from a broken leg. Everyone needs to calm down. Like, he needs to get up to speed. He only had his back injured. He's okay. He's a young kid. He looks off it. Ekitike today had a couple of chances. One of them we should have played through. Salah just got greedy. I get it, striker, but he looks a bit off it as well. Gakpo. Oh God, Gakpo can go slot right now. I feel bad doing this. This is hard for me to do because I've never wanted to be one of these channels that do this.
There you go.
It is frustrating. It really is frustrating. So disappointing, man. So disappointing. It really is. Like, we need so much. I don't know how this has happened, but how has this happened, people? How have we won the league, spent $500 million, and I think we need about 5 or 6? How's that happened? Like, I genuinely think we need a right back. Like, even when Conor Bradley was fit, he had so many mistakes in him. Frimpong, I don't think is a right back. We need a right back. We need a centre back. Like,
we need the whole team.
What we've signed, We signed 2 kids, right? 2 kids. We need a 27, 28-year-old centre back with Van Dijk. We've got kids. Is Van
Look at that, man. That's a true football fan. We're buying kids. Where's the adults in the room? Where's the leadership in the room? We need a replacement for Salah and Van Dijk. Where's the adults? We bought Van Dijk when he was 26, 27. Salah 25. Where are these people? Why are we buying kids? We can't win the league with kids like that. You need leadership. You need players that's going to, lead the team to the next generation. How does he... Oh, come on, man. This guy knows what he's talking about. That's a proper football person, even though he does boxing. The guy knows what he's talking about because he's a true fan. Not these liars.
Dijk going to play with kids next season? We need a centre-back. So we need a right-back, we need a centre-back. The whole midfield can fuck off. Apart from Szoboszlai, they can all go, and Gravenberch. Everyone else can go. Everyone else can go. So
that's one thing we've got to say about these players at Liverpool at the moment. Apart from the older players, of course, I've got no connection with them. I've got to be real. I don't care if they stay. Normally, I used to worry about players staying and going. Now, they can leave. They can all leave. I don't give a damn anymore. I'm done. I'm not clinging on to any players. I got McAllister telling me I'll sign when I'll look at my contract when it's time to look at it. Who are you, bro? Just get out of my football club. I've been defending you all the time this season, and I shouldn't defend you. But now, that's it. I'm with everybody else. I'm against you, bro. I don't care if you was hopping and puffing yesterday. I don't really care. You doing all this run-ins and all that stuff. Come on, bro. That's what you run behind. Come on, bro. Like, that's what you do when you're pretending to do something. What about in the game, making those crucial passes, those crucial tackles, being a leader, lead by example? What happened to that? Come on, bro. I'll decide when I want to decide. Get the heck out of here. You're not Maradona. Freaking jackass, man. I've got no connection with you, bro. Just leave, man. Just leave.
Szoboszlai and Gravenberch, the rest, like McAllister's linked with Madrid, go. If you want to go, give us Tchouaméni, go. It's fine. Curtis Jones can go as well. He can go as well. Honestly, he can. Endo, I like you, Endo. At least Endo works.
Exactly.
He can go. He can go as well. Fucking hell. And as for the forward line, I mean, there's enough there, but it's just all over the place, isn't it? I don't quite see where everyone fits in. Young and Gamo, is he going to be good enough to really go and start next season? I don't know. Salah's going to be out, I know. How are we going to mix up Ekitike and Isak? Oh, fucking hell. And then there's the manager. If you... And look, there are different Liverpool fans, right? There are me.
My bad. Sorry, guys. I didn't even know I was muted. Yeah, so this guy, the way he's speaking is real emotions. It's not even a lie. You know what I mean? He's telling you what he feels. He's not being careful with his words. That's what I love about this guy, the way he's speaking. He's not taking his time or anything like that. You could see he's hurting. I thought these older fans would have realized this years ago. If you keep lying, your football club becomes mediocre. You follow that trend of mediocre football clubs. But, all that hard work Jurgen's done that, in the 10 years, nobody, am I still muted? I'm not muted, am I? Nah, I can't be muted. Nah, I'm not muted anymore. Oh, bad. Yeah, so, hang on, am I? No. YouTube got to me, man. I think it's YouTube. I'm back. So why don't you just say I'm back, guys? Why are you doing this to me, man? Come on, man. Yeah, so as I was saying about this guy, he's spitting facts. And when you watch him, guys, it's through real emotions. It's not fake emotions. He's not being careful or anything like that. He's letting it out how it is. And don't forget, as I said many times, he works in the media. He's got a lot to lose more than everybody else in regards to Liverpool Football Club, if you know what I mean. So I'd rather have someone like that than someone that's lying to me every single time, man. And that's what it's all about. Learn from the past mistakes that we did as a football club. That's where I come from. I'm learning from what we did over 30 years ago. It's over 30 years now. And what we had to suffer through school and, college, university. We was rubbish, guys. We was absolutely diabolical as a football club. We just couldn't win the title anymore. And then all of a sudden, like, you're in your 40s. You're in your youth, you used to see your team win every single time. Then you get to your 40s, the next time you start winning the major trophies on a consistent basis. That's a big gap, man. Just don't lie. Don't lie to the fan base, man. Be truthful. I'm sick of it, man. Because a lot of people follow these guys and they lead you to the wrong direction. And then they question people after that at the same time as well that tell the truth. And all of a sudden they want to be in the same boat as us. No, we don't want you. Go and criticize us some more. Go and embarrass yourself some more. Man, the ship is full.
Fans like myself who get a bit too emotional. Everyone go, I admit I sometimes go a bit crazy. But even if you're not me and you have been watching Slot this season, if you seriously think Slot is the answer to our issues and is going to somehow turn this around next season, then you fucking need to wake up. You really need to wake up and wake up fast.
Get into it, bro.
Again, we've drawn 7 games.
I've got to give him it, man. I've got to give him it. That's what I give. This is for you, Grizz. Sorry, bro. I gotta be real. That's for you, Grizz. Sorry, bro. I can't help you.
9 defeats.
Yo, go on.
There is no style of football at the club. None. Zero. I do not know. I do not know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what he's trying to do. There is nothing. If you think this man's going to take us to the promised land next season and the club are going to, again, I think we need 4 or 5. The club are going to trust him with another 300-400 million. Then you must be crazy. Honestly, you must be crazy. Like, I would take the risk with. Honestly, there's so many names I'll take the risk with, but I would take the risk with Alonso. I even watch, Andoni Iraola, yeah, Andoni Iraola from Bournemouth. It's fallen off a bit for him, but with all due respect, every single season, the club is literally just. Everyone just goes in there and takes what they want from the club, don't they? How many players were taken last season? Yeah. Like 5 or 6 of his best were taken. I can see that is a manager, if given the right opportunity, would do a great job. I can just see it. Honestly, I can see it. It's almost similar to Vincent Kompany. Look, Burnley, fucking hell, took them down, got the Bayern Munich job. All of a sudden, everyone thinks Bayern Munich are the best team in the world. I sometimes believe, give a good manager opportunity, money, investment, and see what they can do. I'm not saying give Andoni Iraola the job. I'm trying to say, look, there are managers out there that I think are much better than Slot, that I think would do a lot better than Slot, and he's one of them. I genuinely believe that. But look, if it's Alonso, it's Alonso. I would fucking give my right leg to have Klopp back. Please come back.
This is the man! Oh, bro, come on! That's for Grizz go, though. Yeah, though. That this guy, he knows what he's talking about, man. I want Klopp back. Please, Klopp, just come back, man. I forgot your song now. I used to sing your song now. I forgot it, man. Oh, man. What was the Klopp song again? Freaking hell. I need to go back to that song. Been singing this dumbass Arne. Oh, man. Where's the Klopp song? What was it? Come on, man. Let's get back to the Klopp song. I need him back in my life. Can't watch these guys anymore. Look at this guy. He's pleading for you, Klopp, to come back. Please, just come back. I need life. I need to be happy again. I need the Champions League nights under the lights again. When we used to beat everybody. Don't care who it was. I want to go back to that. Barcelona 3, Liverpool 0. Liverpool 4, Barcelona 0. I want to see this again. I want to go back to this. Please, just come back. Come back, come back. Come back. Can't take this anymore, man. I can't.
Back. Please come back.
There you go.
I'd give my right. You've had a would do a lot better than Slot, and he's one of them. I genuinely believe that. But look, if it's Alonso, it's Alonso. I would fucking give my right leg to have Klopp back. Please come back. I'd give my right. You've had a break. I mean, you can come back. Mourinho went back to Chelsea. You can come back. It does happen. Look at Moyes. He's gone back to Everton. It can happen.
Please.
Anyway, people, 1-0 Spurs, Liverpool 5th in the league. Only because Chelsea have been shit. We're probably going to finish 4th because Aston Villa are falling like fast right now as well. Then it's not good for them. They clearly can't. Their squad's not capable of doing Champions League and Premier League football, nor is ours, to be honest. But theirs even less so. But yeah, another bad performance. Another 90th minute goal conceded, and I wait to hear what Slot's going to say. I'm genuinely rubbing my hands together to hear the fucking excuse that's going to come out of his mouth as to why we've
He already
just won
knows
that game.
before he even
I
saw
can't wait to hear it.
match reaction.
Because again, this is a Spurs side with everyone out. There was a graphic of how many players are out for Spurs, and it was laughable. It was Spurs fans would have been thinking the worst. Like, let's not get spanked 4-0. Remember, this is a team that got spanked in Europe. Crystal Palace put 3 past them. Arsenal put 4 past them. And they just fucking came and got a point at Anfield. And it was Richarlison as well, again.
Embarrassing, man.
All right, goodbye.
Yeah, guys, his link is down below, yeah? His link is down below. Can't say the same for my brother Gris, but it is what it is. Listen, I ain't scared of anybody, mate. I'm a real Liverpool fan. I'm not like these fake people. So they can do one for me, man. I ain't scared of nobody. I don't want anything. I am okay on my own. I can be all right on my own. Don't need this stuff, man. Get back, Jurgen. Just get back. Like he said, Mourinho won back. We have a midfield can't tackle or press. Or pass. Our wings are washed. Chuck Slot in the mix. I'm amazed. We are 5th. It's the league, bro. The league is rubbish this season, my bro. The league is done. The league is trash, bro. That's what it is. Man. Yeah, apologies to everybody, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I was going to put my mate Monts in there, but that's 16 minutes long. That's another stream. I'll save Monts for another stream. You know what? Shall we? Let's listen to Monts. I haven't seen it though. Yeah, let's listen to Monts. Let's continue this beautiful. First of all, in the chat, are you guys enjoying this? Do you want me to continue or do you want me to stop? It's up to you guys. If you say yes, I'll continue. If no, I'll stop it right now. Just let me know in the chat, guys. Because yeah, we're enjoying this, man. We really are. Let me just put it that way. Hang on. Okay, I'll continue. Let me put Monts on while I'm looking at the comments here. I was there at that time. I saw everyone win except us. The only time was when we won the Champions League with Gerrard. Best time of my life. Then we had Klopp. Best of 9 years, of course, as a fan. We had Klopp. Klopp, of course. Best 9 years as a fan. I was in love with the football. There you go, bro. No, yeah. At least you could confess the truth, innit? That's how it is, bro. Klopp, listen, man. That guy is a genius, mate. Absolute genius. I miss him, man. I really do. I can't take this shit anymore. I'm hurting, man. I am hurting. Yeah, let's go with Monts. This is the, people that know football, if you know what I mean, that are not scared to lose anything. Yeah, there you go.
Sack him today. Get him gone. Liverpool 1, Tottenham Hotspur 1. If you're new to the channel, hit the thumbs up button. If you're a hater, hit the thumbs up button. If you're a Liverpool fan, hit the thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and hit the hype button as well. Drop a comment and all that good stuff. Okay. Out of the way. We are an embarrassment to the Premier League. We are one of the worst defending champions to date. Maybe not the worst, one of the worst. I don't care. Do these guys even care anymore? Do they even care? Because today, what I witnessed is almost unforgivable. It's almost unforgivable. I don't get why, as a team, we always look short of ideas. Why do we always look short of ideas? No, I want to know. Because the substitutions, the tactics, the way we move the ball, it's the same Ross week in, week out, Champions League, FA Cup, Carabao Cup, Premier League. It's all the same. It's all the same. There is barely anything positive we can take away from this game. And we have another game. We have to go and play Galatasaray in the second leg in the Champions League. And that's what we head into the game of.
Mind you, you know, Galatasaray are better than Tottenham. So they already goal up. And this is what we're going with. We'll see, innit? We'll see. I warned people before that Galatasaray game. I warned people before the Tottenham game. And it all came true.
And when I say we stink, it's not on a BO thing. We stink. We get that inflamed zit out of my dugout. I've had enough. I can't keep watching this.
It's a sit hold on flag, God. Arne Slot's head. Oh, wicked. Keep going, bro.
Every week. This is a Tottenham side that had 14 injuries. 14 first team injuries. And we made them look like, bro, as I said, Andre Gomez was looking like Thiago. Sangare was looking like Pogba. And who's the latest one that we played the other day? Mario Lemina looking like Zidane, bro. I said it, it's just like a broken record time and time again, over and over again. If it wasn't for Vicario's wafer hand that our breadstick on, I promise you now, we probably don't even win this game. So you know how embarrassing that is. Not Tottenham Hotspur. Tottenham Hotspur have not had a single point under Igor Tudor. I need you guys to understand this. Tottenham Hotspur has not had a single point under Igor Tudor. Not a single point. Not a single one. But they say Dr. Tottenham, but this is Dr. Liverpool. Do these guys even care? Like, and I know it's like, oh, don't question the player. Oh, don't question. Do they? I need to know if they care. Because I don't know if they do. I don't know anymore. I don't know. Like, apart from Rio, who in the attacking third can walk off that pitch and say they done what they needed to do? And how many times do we have to keep saying this? Like, and I still refuse to think that these guys are utter crap going forward. The manager's tactics have to change offensively. It's the same backwards, sideways, forwards, backwards, sideways, sometimes maybe forwards, switch, maybe backwards, sometimes forwards, no, relax. And then the pitch goes like this. It just becomes more and more condensed. You just throw a blanket over everyone. And then we get counted, and then we're hurting. We have a knack of making we're just a charity club. We just give out, here's points, Sunderland points, Wolves points, Leeds points, Burnley points, Tottenham points, Nottingham Forest.
You know, is that time, innit? That's true.
We have a knack of tired. We hate. The only ones that taking points off was West Ham consistently. Everyone else, any team that is inferior, here, have them. Just take them. We hate. I don't even know if they like winning anymore. I don't even know if they like it. I'm tired. I'm generally tired. He has to go. The manager has to go. Did you hear the boos around the stadium? Even the top Reds want him gone. The same ones that were costing me played to the club. Remember that one?
Mons is the man. There you go, bro. There you go. Don't forget, in the thumbnail, he was on the side of, reality fans. And the other side is the nerds. I don't deal with nerds, man. I'm sorry. Don't deal with nerds. Pencil pushers, you're on your own. Don't come to my side and infect us with your disease. Stay where you are. Arms, push you away. Get lost. Stay there.
Remember that one, played to the club? Remember that all those things that were said?
Enemy to
all
the
those
club.
things that were said about fans, like myself. Oh, well, here we
Enemy
go.
of the football club.
How long does it take? How much pain do we have to endure? week in, week out, we are embarrassed by the team. The players are embarrassed. The club, the press is embarrassed. The former champions, it doesn't even feel like we're champions. It doesn't feel like we're champions. We're relying on a 17-year-old. Our legends are being called bums, and contracts are going out the window. And Liverpool are barely hanging on to the cusp of top 5, not even top 4. And we have to go away to Man City, and we have Galatasaray in the second leg, and then to go and play PSG. How do you think that's going to end up? Embarrassing. I'm actually embarrassed. I'm ashamed. And I have to watch this boring football every week.
Every week, bro.
Let's just talk about the game. Let's talk about the game. Let's talk about the game. Because I feel sick. I'm not well. And I have to watch that dross. We don't do nothing from open play. And I'll show you. You see,
This is what I'm talking about. Come on, once.
even on the stats. Look at this, guys. Liverpool versus Tottenham Hotspur. One goal apiece, 13 shots. We had 17 shots to their 13. They had 7 shots on target. Even Tottenham Hotspur are better than us at generating shots on target and actually making the most out of their possession into chances. Now, we did dominate them in other metrics. They still have more corners and more fouls than us, but we have more passes, nearly double, of course, and we have more touches in the opposition's box. But what is the point in having touches in the opposition box if we're not going to do anything with it? The decision-making in the final third from Vert, from Gakpo, from Salah, from Ekitike, it's horrific. It is absolutely horrific. These attacking tactics have these players confused, and it has been the same thing. There was no difference from today's attacking performance, Wolves and Galatasaray. There was no difference between all 3 games. And of course, we have conceded yet another last-minute goal.
Yep.
I believe that makes it 8. So as you can see here, guys, Liverpool have now conceded 8 Premier League goals in the 90th minute or later this season. Their most in a single campaign in the competition's history. I'll let that one sink in. We make Richarlison look like a world-class striker every time we play. He's now on 100 goals and assists in the Premier League combined, and he's only the 3rd Brazilian to do so behind Gabriel Jesus and Roberto Firmino. And of course, Richarlison's game, most duels won in 9, most touches in the opposition's box, most tackles, most shots, most shot on target, and of course, most fouls won as well. Richarlison, of course, a 90th minute equaliser, and he probably could have had a hat trick as well. He probably could have had more. Did we even deserve to win today? I don't think we did, because we didn't create enough as usual. We looked a bit more threatening when the subs were made, but guess what? Let's now talk about the substitutions from the manager, let alone the tactics being poor. Let alone the tactics. Let's talk about the manager quickly. These substitutions. So I understand, we're 1-0 up, you bring on Salah, you bring on Ekitike, and you bring on Curtis Jones. But Rio and Gamoa, the 1 out of 2 positives in this game, Rio and Gamoa, who again was absolutely sensational for majority of the game. Unstoppable. At one point, they had to put 3 players on Rio. But here's the problem with this. There is no movement. Everything is static. It's also zonal. It's specific. It's static. It's boring. It's slow. There's no creativity. It's very hard to pick a pass unless it's pinpoint. The players don't know where to go or what to go. And when, or if they do, if they're following instructions, they're not good ones because there are still no overlaps. There's still no overlaps. Rio, at one point, Tottenham had to put 3 players on Rio. And when they did that, no one was overlapping. No one, even Robert, it's in his DNA to overlap, and he still didn't do it. These are instructions from this fraud of a manager who keeps on marching us out to our death. That is what the manager is doing. We have played Wolves, we have played Spurs, and we have walked away with 1 Premier League point. And you tell me if that is flipping acceptable. You tell me if that's acceptable. And that's what we have to sit through. That's what we have to sit through as former champions. 1 point from Wolves and Spurs combined. The 2 worst, pound, the worst teams in the Premier League. Sack that kneecap with eyebrows today, bro. I've had
kneecap with eyebrows. I love that. I love that. You asked me about this question. Slot. Hang on. What was it? Hang on. My bad. I'll come to other comments later on. Pause. How long would it take Klopp to rebuild what Slot burnt down in 18 months? Not long, bro, because the disease hasn't fully spread to the other players, if you know what I mean. Because we still got players at our football club that played for Klopp before. So all he has to come in, talk to them, whisper to their ears, and they're back to normality. Simple as that, bro. He's not afraid to play Chiesa. He's not afraid to play Endo. He's not afraid to play Curtis Jones and etc. He will use them to the best of their ability. That's what Klopp does. Football is a psychological game in the modern day. I keep going back to that. You have to get into the brain of the players to make them fit their Maradona to go and play like him, close to it or something like that, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to say they're all going to be Maradona. That's too far, you know what I'm saying? But this is what the belief that he puts into players every single time. As I said earlier, guys, Ronaldo was he relegated with Newcastle? What did he do at Liverpool? Champions League winner, Premier League winner. Robertson, whole relegation. Come to Liverpool, what is he? Champions League winner, World Club Cup winner, and a Premier League winner. So this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. This is the football we're in today. Managers in the modern day, the ones that succeed are the best at psychology. They are unpaid psychologists that get into players' minds and make them think they're better than what they are, and it works. How can you have Henderson as a captain and win all those trophies? Everybody wanted Henderson out. They wanted Clint Dempsey in. Remember? Fulham, swap, straight. That's what we wanted. But Henderson ended up staying. And what did he do? He became one of the greatest captains that we ever had at this football club. And we had many in abundance. Emlyn Hughes, Tommy Smith, Graham Souness, Steven Gerrard, Ian Rush, all these guys. John Barnes. We had captains already there that were great. He's won as much as them in such a short time as well. So you got to think about it, guys. It's the psychological factor that exists in football in the modern day that makes players better than what they are. Don't matter what player you are. If those players' talents doesn't show you what, it doesn't matter what player you are, I don't know what will. What has Henderson? What can Henderson do? You know, dribbling past a few players and all that stuff? No, he can't. He's a runner. He supports the team. He's a team player. That's why he succeeded. He let the talented players go forward and express themselves. And he sat back and helped them out whenever the ball was loose in midfield. And he won it back and he passed it to them again and again and again and again. And that's what we're missing. But people don't look into that, man. This Jurgen guy is a genius. He's a professor of football. We need him back as soon as possible. Forget about the 18 months. Jurgen will get it right in 3 months. Come on, bro. He came in October and he got you into the League Cup final and the Europa League final, bro. Are we forgetting that? In the same season when he came in October. He can do that. These are much better players than those players. Come on, bro.
Enough. I can't. Look at the game that Rio was having. Look at the game he was having. The game Rio was having, and he still took him off. And Gakpo still saw 85 minutes. McAllister still saw 90 minutes. So these guys just sneak out every week and still play 90 minutes. Mac weren't even that bad today. To be fair, Graf weren't even that bad today. Sobel weren't even that bad today. Verge weren't even that bad today. But again, weren't that bad, weren't that good. Just a much average, just average. So bang average. Anfield's fear factor is gone. And that is thanks to this manager. The players need to take responsibility as well because they need to show some flipping fight and determination. As I said, Klopp would have never let this happen.
Nope.
Now he wasn't perfect and he had his
loyalty issues.
But at the end of the day, a performance like that can never go under the rate, could never happen more than once. And I'm seeing the same repetitive patterns of play and it's not working in the Prem. And the guy will sit there and lie to us and tell us that he's changed things when he hasn't. He hasn't. Salah come on, look more lively. We look better in attack with Salah than Frimpong out on the right. But once again, still poor decisions in the final third. Poor in the final third once again. barely creating enough that we need to. And even when we do create, it doesn't turn into goals. It's either set pieces, counter press, or opposition mistakes. And people wonder why we are not consistent and we don't know what Liverpool we're going to get. McAllister still can't run, even though he was actually better on the ball today. Grav started the game really well today. Sobo done well at right back. But again, lapses of concentration. Joe Gomez and Andy Robertson, it might be time to go. I swear down, it might be time to go. I can't lie. Robbo, Hall of Shame performance. Couldn't cross, couldn't pass, couldn't do anything. Couldn't cross, couldn't pass, couldn't run. And for that goal, one ball over the top, and you lose your duel. Come on, man. Come on. It's disgraceful. It's absolutely disgraceful. Let's just read some Rio stuff, man. Let's read some Rio stuff. Look at this from Rio. Rio Ngamo is the first player to attempt 7+ take-ons in a Premier League game this season and complete 100% of them. Come on, man. My boy, Rio Ngamo, man of the match, easily. And another one to talk about is Alisson. Absolutely wonderful. If it's not for Alisson today, we get embarrassed even more, and we don't even leave him any points. And Tottenham Hotspur go and get a point, go and get 3 points at Anfield. That is one of the only reasons as well that we stayed in this game. Is Alisson back up, positioning himself well, distributing a lot better, and was a lot more comfortable with his hands. Really good handling, commanded his box. Really good from Alisson. We want to see more from that. But again, short. Tottenham shouldn't be looking as dangerous as they are against us. Why we might be the worst team in the Premier League from open play. We might just be the worst. I'm sure, but I think we're the worst. Me personally, I think we're the worst, or maybe like bottom 3 at least. I see some patterns of play from every team, but I don't see much from us. It's just individual brilliance, and even the individual brilliance is dying out. Ekitike hasn't scored in how many games? Or hasn't done much in how many games apart from the West Ham game. Salah is Mo Salah, who's clearly off the boil. Gakpo, again, he just needs to simulate the rest of his season. And Chiesa ain't going to see no minutes as well. And Florian Wirtz, for the life of me, shoot that. Just shoot. Just pull the trigger and stop. Finesse. Finesse. Just put your foot through the flipping ball, man. No, okay, getting me mad. I'm going to use my mind. I'm going to use my head, bro. 100 million pounds, bro. Put your foot through the flipping ball. Put your foot through the ball. We can't go forward with this manager. He ain't going to be the man to take us forward. He ain't going to be the man to go to war with. He ain't going to be the man to get it. When you want to call on the man, he's not the guy for that. He's not. He's not the guy. He really isn't. When it's a 2-man, and you're gonna go link 2 nice gal, 2 Chris things. He's not the guy you call. He's not the guy you call. He's not. He's the guy that ruins the whole pattern. Ruins the whole pattern. Get him gone, man. Get him gone. I've had enough. If you're still watching this now, make sure you smash the like button. Drop a comment who your man of the match was. To me, it's Rio and Gamoa. Bro, look at Tottenham's back line, man. I'm looking at their back line right now. I feel sick. Pedro Porro, Souza, the new kid that they got, Danso, Archie Gray, and Jed Spence, who's threatened not that bad. But that is a back line that we should be decimating. No goals from open play. None. And a trap free kick from Sobo that anyone could have, that my mum could have saved. What are we doing here? What are we actually doing? And then Trey. I didn't even talk about Trey. The manager literally, he dashed Trey off the mountain and said swim. He pushed Trey off the roof and said fly. Fly. Test the power, son. The man just smacks the ground. This guy sent Trey out there to die, bro. I can't lie.
I agree.
He put Trey left wing. He put him left wing, bro. This manager put Trey... At this point, you should have just left that on and just taken off McAllister. But no. You put Trey on your left wing. That makes any sense. I know what we're not going to see Trey for how long now? You sabotage him. Get out of my club, bro. Get out of my club, bro. Get out of my club, bro. Thanks for the Prem. See you later. Appreciate it.
Time to go.
You have killed what it means for us to come to Anfield. You've killed that fear factor at this club. And I'm disgusted with these. I've got to go. I'm just going to go mad.
Yeah, don't forget to subscribe to my brother there, man. Appreciate that if you can do that for me. Please hit the likes and subscribe as well. I think we are only behind by a few months of good coaching. I think so. I think the players need to be fitter than what they are, bro. R2F. There's a lot of work that goes through with obviously certain managers. What Jurgen used to do, he used to put them through marathons. You know what I mean, to be fit for the new season. A lot of bleep tests and all that stuff, as I remember. So this is what they need. But this head coach went into a season because he battered everybody the season before. He's thinking like, because we've got the firepower of Isak, Ekitike, and etc. and Verts and that, we're gonna score more, outscore the other teams. But forgetting we still have to defend. We still got to have a work rate. And yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Yeah, guys, I'm going to be sending you to Mr. Dean Fam Zone. He's going to have his show in about a few minutes. Please go and subscribe to him and follow him on there. Thank you to everybody. I hope you enjoyed this. I will be back. Oh, hell yeah. I will be back. And I'm going to get some more few people. I'm not giving up on this, I'm still going to be calling out a lot of people that criticize people that tell the truth.
Oh yes, I will be back. I'm not giving up. You guys have to pay for your sins. I'm telling you, I'm coming back for you. I am coming back for you. All right.
That's me. Take care, everybody. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you soon. I hope you enjoyed this. Yeah, see you soon, guys. It's all about the truth, guys. Tell the truth, and the truth will set you free. Take care, everybody. Thank you, everybody.